hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's live stream. Looking all right, feeling all right, man. Got the tie clip on today, going with the light powder blue tie. And we got a game, man. Philadelphia versus New York. We are live today. Freimeister saying, black tie, what color you got? We're going with the blue today, baby. We're going with the blue. What up, Michael Mack? We got Tommy Braskett. Hello, Tommy Braskett. Doink meter going overload tonight, says DJ Gene. Curveball, says Green Thumbs. What's up, Cujo? How you doing? I'm at the game. I see Jalen Brunson, says Kendra Bailey. Hi, Kendra. Send in those pics so we see it. So glad that it's Friday and I'm off, says Jordan Jackson. Let's get our chat overlay going here right now. Chat overlay set to go. All right, guys. So, we are feeling a little bit under the weather yesterday. Kind of carried over into today, but got some exercise in. Yesterday I did not. Today got some exercise, got some sleep. Feeling, if nothing else, motivated to have a good stream today. And I'm hoping that it ends up being a good one. The Walmart guy says that the Hornets sold. Tommy, officials for tonight's game. Mark Davis, 27 years. Josh Tiven, 14-year umpire. And Ray Acosta. That's a lot of years together. That's a lot of years combined. Hold on, let me highlight this one more time, Tommy, and plop this into my table. Sheets, Google Sheets. Okay. Perfect. And then today is 5-8. Next game 3. Cool. Okay. We'll leave this over here on the side. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, sir. Okay. Well, we're live today. Friday night with me. Checking in from Baltimore, says Grand. What's up to Mr. Robert Zamora? DeSniff says, get well soon, Mario. Thank you, Mr. Sniff. Bill Yu says, howdy, Robert. Game 3 of the series. Can't wait, says Jeff Metterling. Let's actually update the numbers that are behind me because the New York Knicks are actually 2-0, which means that Philadelphia is 0-2. And heading into today's game, guys, there are some things that we definitely need to talk about. We'll start with the starting lineup right here. And the starting lineup for the away team is not the Lakers. That was yesterday's news. Let's go to so we got Knicks and 76ers. So 76ers starters, I actually just downloaded the new files because we just changed that. Okay, downloads, starters, Western Conference, Eastern Conference. So Joel Embiid, guys, questionable to start today's game. That is facts right there. So questionable to start today's game for Joel Embiid. And makes me wonder, you know, he's always hurt. There's always something going on with Joel. Looks like he is a game-time decision. No Anunoby tonight, says Cujo. Well, there you go. So OG Anunoby was questionable. Joel Embiid still questionable as well. Looks like Cujo says Joel Embiid is in. That's good news for the 76ers. It's bad news for the New York Knicks fans because without OG Anunoby, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but OG Anunoby has been really good this postseason. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the head-to-head comparison at that position. So looking here, I guess power forward. There we go. So without OG Anunoby, guys, you're missing 21 points per game offensively is what he's been scoring this postseason in case you did not know. This is a straight head-to-head comparison between the power forwards, between Paul George and OG Anunoby. And OG has been, well, an OG, to be quite honest. He's been absolutely killing it this postseason. Preston, we're going to stick with the coffee for now. We got hot coffee for today. Embiid, better player. They're not going anywhere, says Green Thumbs. Michael Larnino, he says, I'm here for Mario, and I'm rooting for the New York Knicks again tonight. All right, Michael, let's see if it happens. Anunoby has been very efficient when shooting. Yeah, take a look at this, man. 62%. Just under 62% from the floor. And even from downtown, he's averaging almost 54% from beyond the arc. So no OG Anunoby is really going to hurt the New York Knicks. We'll see how they make the adjustments in that case. Point guards today will be Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey averaging 25 points per game. Jalen Brunson averaging 27. Looking at the assists per game and rebounds per game, slight advantage to Tyrese Maxey. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Tyrese Maxey is a really, really good player. And most improved player. He won the most improved player in 2023-24. Also scored 30 points in his in the postseason with 10 rebounds. Was that his rookie year? Anyways, I got some stats coming up right now for the trivia quiz that I want you guys to grasp onto, but I won't spill all the beans right now. OG is a palindrome for go. Technically, it wouldn't be a palindrome. It would be an amordinalap, which is palindrome spelled backwards. When you've got a word that is spelled differently and it makes another word the other way, there's actually an amordinalap. There's a whole video on amordinalaps, but I understand where you're going at, DJ. Anunoby not playing, that is correct, CCSSJ. Only talking about what they will be missing without OG Anunoby. Okay, so he is, for the record, guys, the number 2 scorer on this team this postseason. Let me just double check that fact. Duplicate, open a new tab, Overall right now, yeah, it's Jalen Brunson, then OG Anunoby, then Karl Anthony Towns. So right now, the New York Knicks are missing their number 2 scorer in the postseason. For the Philadelphia 76ers this postseason, Tyrese Maxey has averaged 25.2, and Joel Embiid has also averaged 25.2. So if Joel Embiid is available for today's contest, which everyone is saying that he is, then we've got a big advantage here between him and Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Towns has been great at crashing the board. 10 rebounds plus per game, a steal and a half per game. He's getting at least a block per game. And the three-point percentage here is something that has to be looked at. You got to take a look at this, because for a big man at center to shoot 50% from downtown, that'll work. Joel Embiid, guys, keep in mind, Joel Embiid has only played 5 games out of the 9 games that the 76ers have played this postseason. 76ers have played 9 games this postseason. Joel Embiid has played in just 5. And in those 5 games, he is shooting the 3 ball at just 13%. That's terrible. That is not very good at all. So watch for Karl Anthony Towns to make an impact from beyond the arc today. We talked about no OG Anunoby. So chances are they're going to maybe slide Paul George into for OG Anunoby, the New York Knicks, chances are they're probably going to slide it's not going to be Sohan. They're probably going to run small ball. Probably get McBride in here. I don't know, man. I don't know. McBride might be the next man up. Clarkson might be an option as well. They might go double bigs. I don't really ever see Mitch Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns on the floor, so I don't know how they're going to plug in this gap for OG Anunoby. I don't really think they have anyone who can plug in the gap for OG Anunoby, unless, of course, you shift Josh Hart into the power forward spot and then shift someone into the small forward as well. Maybe slide Bridges into the small forward and then add another shooting guard in that spot, which is, I think that's probably what we'll see. Anyways, let's see. All good, man. Thanks for asking. Oh, yeah, we won without Mitch and Cat. The refs took Cat out and still couldn't win, says Charlie. I surrender, I surrender. What's going on, man? Who do you got in this game? I know you're a San Antonio fan like me, but if you had to pick, let me know. I don't know, dude. I'll tell you my perspective on this. So my job is just to make sure that I call the best game possible. The best case scenario for the NBA is that this goes to a 7-game series and the Philadelphia 76ers win today and tomorrow, we get games 5 and 6, and then game 7 if needed. That would also be really good for revenue for Football Nation. But a day off doesn't sound bad, and if the New York Knicks win this game, I will not be at all mad if they go up 3-0. Again, I also would not be at all mad if the Philadelphia 76ers won and pushed this to another game and another game and another game, because that's, kind of how we make our living here. Anyways, no OG, no winning tonight. What's going on, Drago Balboa? Thanks for checking in, sir. Mario, the New York Knicks have confirmed that Miles McBride will move into the starting lineup in place of the injured OG Anunoby. Thank you for the heads up, Frymeister. Let's go to Basketball Monster and see what it says over there. Basketball Monster. See what they're lining in as the starting lineups here. Tools, NBA lineups. Okay. So it happened exactly like we said. So Josh Hart slides into the power forward. Mikal Bridges slides into the small forward. Jalen Brunson stays at point guard, and Miles McBride slides into the shooting guard position. So we'll see a couple of changes here today, guys. Just keep that in mind. So it won't be Mikal Bridges as the shooting guard. He'll be the small forward now, and filling in the shooting guard spot is going to be Miles McBride today. Joel Embiid has been ruled in. Tyrese Maxey has also been ruled in. And by the way, for tonight's game between the Spurs and the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards is listed as questionable, just so you guys know. Thank you, iBurn. Yeah, man, hey, he brings up a good point. Right now, the biggest thing to help this live stream be successful is y'all's impact early on. If you're here early, it's because you guys like this channel or because you guys are really looking for the game right now. If you're in here, please, please, please smash that like button before this game starts, so as more people start searching for this game, there's a positive sign here on the algorithm. Cannot emphasize that enough. iBurn, thank you for bringing it up. Cannot emphasize or stress that enough. All right, so Joel Embiid is in, Paul George is in, Kelly Oubre Jr. is in, VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. This will be your starting 5. Thank you, Steve. This will be your starting 5 right now. Imperfect Bob, I see you in the chat. He's quick, Bob, says TJ Jean. And you know what? This starting 5 is capable of winning this game. I'm not going to say that they're not. I just know that right now they're kind of in trouble. Oh, come on. Going to put this in my face. There we go. NBA. There we go. So this team is definitely capable of getting the win here. And this season, this postseason for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tyrese Maxey is averaging 25 points. Joel Embiid averaging 25 points. Paul George this postseason is averaging 17.6. VJ Edgecombe right now is averaging 15 points, and Kelly Oubre Jr. is averaging 10. All 5 of these starters are averaging double-digit points. There's no reason why they can't get it done except for the fact that their bench is really, really, really soft. Their next best player, Quentin Grimes, averaging 7, and then it drops off significantly here. Andre Drummond averages 4 points per game. Looks like Edwards averages 3 points per game. Watford averages 3 points per game. Dominic Barlow averages 2 points per game. Adam Bona averages 2 points per game. And the bench does not contribute a whole lot. Now, honestly, the same thing is kind of true here for the New York Knicks. We know that the starters are definitely the ones who really run this thing. Let's pull up the New York Knicks. Knicks starters. H-I-J-K. Why can't I spell? H-J-K, Knicks starters. There we go. Knicks starters, Knicks bench. And, of course, we had OG Anunoby listed as questionable. We've just now been updated that Anunoby will not be in. So Anunoby is out. Mikal Bridges slides into Anunoby's spot. Josh Hart slides over to this spot. And then at shooting guard today, we're going to see Miles McBride get the tip-off in this contest. But just so you guys know, Jalen Brunson averaging 27. Then Karl Anthony Towns averaging then OG Anunoby, who was averaging 21. This has been removed from the equation. 21 points out the window per game with no more OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns averaging 18.6. Mikal Bridges averaging 11. Josh Hart averaging 9. But the bench is definitely averaging more than 2 points per game, and they are contributing in a big way for the New York Knicks. For instance, Mitchell Robinson is averaging almost 6 points per game. Miles McBride is averaging 6 points per game. Looks like Jordan Clarkson is averaging 6 points, almost 7 points per game. Looking down the list, we've also got Jose Alvarado averaging 5, Jeremy Sohan averaging 5 in this postseason. And so the bench, despite it still being kind of soft for the New York Knicks, is doing a lot better than the bench for the 76ers as far as efficiency. I'm going to get my chat, or excuse me, not my chat, the scrolling text at the bottom updated here real quick. Copy and paste. Move this down at the bottom here. There we go. All set. Cool. Tight. Oh, yeah. Trivia quizzes today. Also going to be fun. This needs to be changed. This is going to be Knicks 76ers. All these things I should have done earlier. Turned on the quiz music. Second quiz today is going to be Spurs and Timberwolves. Set. Okay. Cool. So the quizzes are set for today. The graphics are set for today. The chat is set for today. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Football Nation. We're live right now. We got Knicks and 76ers. Tip-off scheduled here for just a few moments. Scheduled for 6 p.m., but a little behind at this moment. 700 people in the chat. We're just now getting things started. We'll see how many folks we pull into this chat. Who will win today? Knicks or 76ers? Knicks or 76ers? There it is in the poll. Yes, he is. Pre-Adams. Adam T.S. Right. Justice, great community here at Football Nation. Anyone else enjoying a drink for the game tonight? Just coffee for me, Justice. Thank you for checking in. Cujo says Detroit's in the house. Cuban B47 says, hey-yo, how you doing? What's up, Cuban B47? 1118, how do you do, says Ramo Cleef. Looks like on a banjo to Myson. What's going on? Paul shooting threes like no tomorrow. Sixers, says Pre. And we're back again, says Santino. Yes, sir. Mr. B. Johnson says 76ers. What's going on, guys? Large glass of chocolate milk, says the Sandman production. Are you calling the NFL schedule release next Thursday? Well, I didn't realize that it was a whole event. Is it really a whole event to release the NFL schedule? I know that it's a big day when the schedule gets released because the next day everyone talks about the schedules. But, yeah, I guess they do kind of trickle those schedules in, don't they? I remember that from last year. Yeah, they kind of do trickle those in. Falcons grad, I didn't plan on it, so I'm probably not going to try to wedge that in there. And if I do, it might be a members-only live stream. We got to see how many NBA games are available because you never know, man. If we're already going into round 3, I think round 3 games are going to make more sense than calling the schedule. Looks like MKGG's in the chat saying, I love the Sixers. Javier says, smash that like button. Alan says, don't run the offense straight through Embiid, and the Sixers have a real shot, says Mr. Alan Kemp. My whole family loves Mario. Go Knicks. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate that. Much love for you and your family. Joel Embiid is playing. Victor says, let's go Philly. Joel Embiid is actually at the free throw line right now getting some warm-up shots in. San Antonio needs you tonight, Robert. Time to step up, says take it to the house. Go Spurs, go. Knicks going to sweep the Sixers. Michael says, I'm probably not going to be able to be in the chat for the whole game, but I'll be able to chat all day tomorrow and all day on Sunday. Michael, thanks for being here, brother. Really appreciate you. NFL schedule release. Time to get started on the year, says Santino. Yeah, man, we can make our schedule for the whole year, though. That is true, and we should probably make that one of the things we talk about whenever we meet this week, bro. Definitely something we should do and plan out the actual schedule all the way through Christmas at least. Long Beach, New York. I see you on Long Island. Michael, hello. Doing Uber. I'll be upstage in June. Nice. You're going to be upstage? You're going to be on stage in June? Have you done Kill Tony? I Am Tim. By the way, check out Tim's page. Stand-up comedy. Love it. Go Spurs go, I can't wait, says Germ. Let's effing go, says Courtney. Victor says San Antonio is going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Oh gosh, what happened to music in the early 2000s? It was just awful. It's so fun to think about how bad the music was in the early 2000s. OG Anunoby will not be playing in today's contest, ladies and gentlemen. I am moving the basketball to the center of the court, folks. It is time to get this game started. Looks like we are about to get a jump ball here. I should probably, I think this will work just fine. Okay, jump ball right now. Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid going to jump for it. It's a tip-off right here, and it's actually going into the hands of Kelly Oubre Jr. He'll run and score. So Oubre gets the first bucket of the day for the Philadelphia 76ers. New York Knicks now with the basketball, and it's Jalen Brunson working at the bottom of the six right now. Tiptoeing the sideline or tiptoeing the half-court line. He feeds this inside. McBride tries to push right now. McBride will shoot over Maxey. This is off the front of the rim. Got to think, would Anunoby have knocked that shot down? Maybe. Maxey hands to Embiid. Embiid to the left. Embiid in the paint getting triple teamed. Out to Maxey, back to Embiid. Got a lot of eyes on him. He kicks to Paul George. George shoots and scores. Paul George with a bucket now. So it is 5-0. First two buckets of the day go to the Philadelphia 76ers. Ball with Mikal Bridges. Bridges kicks out to the three-point line. Josh Hart climbs. Josh Hart going to get stripped. Coming back with Philadelphia. Fast break opportunity. Going up for it. BJ Edgecombe is going to be fouled. 11:02 left to go. So a foul going to be called right now. Let's get our leaderboards. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. This will work, right? Nice. And then this one should be refreshed. We're at the free throw line, guys. At the free throw line right now. Looks like CBS Sports has not updated to a live feed just yet. But at the line, shooting two shots, it is VJ Edgecombe. He does knock down the first of the two free throws. The score is now 6-0 for the 76ers. Let's see. Please let me know who wins this game tomorrow. Got you, Michael. Second free throw is also good. Ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia up by 7 to start this game. Brunson gives to Towns, and Towns feeds to Hart. Hart will drive, Hart will shoot, Hart will miss. Oubre gets the board. Another missed bucket here for the for the New York Knicks. Philadelphia takes a shot they will also miss, and it's back with Josh Hart. Hart to Towns. Towns covered by George to the three-point line. It's with Josh Hart once again. Hart gives to Brunson. Brunson going to use the Hart screen, and Brunson step back. No. Another missed shot, bobbled and out of bounds. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. It's Philadelphia 76ers ball. So the 76ers get it back. Inbound pass as Tyrese Maxey walks the ball up court. Maxey is standing at the circle here with the 76ers, 13 stars and stripes, I believe. I don't know. Here's the jam at the rim, though, and that's going to be Paul George who gets another bucket. So it's 9-0. New York has yet to score. We're 2 minutes into this contest. Josh Hart will drive and shoot with the left hand, and he will finally get a bucket here to go. So Josh Hart gets the bucket. Philadelphia with the ball. Looks like Maxey feeds this to Embiid. Embiid at the three-point line. Inside and poked away. Oh, my goodness. It's recovered by Embiid. Embiid will try to drive. He's got hands coming in, and he's just outside the paint. He's going to reset, whips it to the wing, one more to the corner. Edgecombe shoots. He will miss, and Karl Anthony Towns knocks over Joel Embiid. No whistle here, even though pretty obvious contact. Now we've got look to the left, and it's the New York Knicks with it. Karl Anthony Towns going to get the foul right now. Joel Embiid already yelling at the officials right now. He is livid because he got run over on the other end. He got run over on the other end. They're showing this right now, that Towns clearly shoved him down to the ground. And then coming back the other way, he barely touches Karl Anthony Towns and gets charged with the foul. So I totally understand that frustration. Anyways, the ball has been inbounded. Joel Embiid picks up his first foul of the day. Here's the run to the left for Brunson. Brunson pass, three-point flies. This is no good, missed by Josh Hart. Rebound for Philadelphia. Looks like Maxey has the ball poked, and it's recovered by Maxey. No, looks like it wasn't poked away. It was just a bad handle, missed handle. They're calling it a backcourt violation, and it's now Knicks ball. Ooh. Okay, New York Knicks get the basketball here. Knicks ball is Paul George. Paul George is in the fire right now. Yes. Yes. See if I can't refresh this page. There we go. We finally got the live updates for who is on the floor here. Looks like the basketball is in the hands of Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns will drive to the rim. He'll shoot with the right hand and score. So the New York Knicks finding a little bit of offense right now. Under 9 minutes here left to play. It's Philadelphia basketball, and it's with Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid walks the perimeter, hands this off backwards, and it's Paul George who will find some space in the painted area. Shoots again. Joel Embiid continuing to not get the fouls called for him. I think he might fight a ref here at this point. Brunson going to miss the shot, but Josh Hart going to chase down the miss and score the bucket. It's now, I don't know what I'm doing with the scoreboard. It is 6-9. My apologies, guys. 6-9. Stop the clock. It is 6-9. 9-6. And again, man, they're just fighting all the way. Both teams pushing each other so much. Every player, every time is begging for a call, whether they're wearing a blue jersey or a white jersey. And by the way, the Knicks are wearing blue, and the 76ers are wearing white at home. Philadelphia with the basketball. Joel Embiid gets it, gives this to Paul George. George will pull up. George, hands coming in. It pokes it away. He has to reset. So now Paul George is covered by Josh Hart. He'll shoot over Hart, knocks the shot down. Nice bucket there from PG8. Mikal Bridges to Towns. Towns covered by George. Towns was trying to feed that inside to McBride. Good job by Kelly Oubre Jr. to stick with his man even though he didn't have the ball. It's now with Brunson. Brunson's at the perimeter. Brunson holding. He is posted up trying to back a man down. He'll turn things around. He'll drive to the rim. Shoots over 3 players. He will miss, but Towns will clean it up. So Karl-Anthony Towns is going to get another bucket. I keep adding points on the wrong side. And that's going to be a quick jam underneath. Looks like VJ Edgecombe gets the bucket. New York with the basketball. 13-8. There's the move. Man, that's going to be stolen. Stolen right back by Philadelphia. The 76ers alley-oop, and there's the jam. Timeout will be called. It is 15-8, and the 76ers looking pretty good right now. So timeout will be called by the New York Knicks. We go to a quick commercial break. Lots of no calls on both ends of the floor here, guys. I don't know if Adam Silver made a phone call to the officials and was like, hey, no blood, no foul, or what. But right now it's definitely hard-nosed basketball. Pretty fun to watch so far. Okay, what's up, guys? Taking a look right now. Burning Tepic says, oh, why? Good channel for us truck drivers. I got you, 4700. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for being here. Just checking into the stream, Mr. Max. Welcome, sir. How are you today, Mr. Max? Welcome in. 1,200 live viewers right now, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. A quick look at the stream settings. While we're in the first quarter, man, we're sitting at 193 likes. I got a goal. It's ambitious. If we can get to 500 likes by the end of this quarter, guys, that would be amazing. It wouldn't even take half of you guys to just smash that like button real quick for me. I know it sounds like I'm pleading my case right now, but I really want to see if this is true. I've been told by other content creators that getting your likes up early in the stream is going to determine if you have a blow-up stream or not, and I would love to have a blow-up stream here today. So if you guys want this crowd to pop off right now, be sure to smash that like button. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Waiting for the yeah, me too, Riz. Me too. Thank you, Hawaiian Punch. Phenomenal name that you got out there. Hawaiian Punch. Sounds good to me. Let's see. It's truly amazing how many cactuses are here. Okay. In nature right now. Smash likes on multiple devices is what I do, says Jason Wolf. 500 likes. That's feasible. I think that's feasible, Drago. I think so too. By the end of quarter number 1, let's see if we can do it. All right, let's pump this. Unlike other YouTubers, Mario is awesome. Thank you, Pre. Appreciate you. MKGG says like. Michael saying, I like that. All right. I know I like it like that. What up, Cuban? What up, Steven? What up, Mike? What up, Green Monkey? Saying cactuses. 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 Oh, my gosh. My eyes are going cross-eyed right near. Cactuses. It's like my wife and her brothers, they always say, like, wasps. But they'll just drag it out and they go, wasps. Cactuses. Anytime. I got President in the chat. Thank you for always being live for the primetime games. What else am I going to do, man? I'm here for you. Thank you for watching when there's so much competition out there on the platform. By the way, thank you to the channel members who joined me live and helped me figure out how to put the paneling up. I actually think that it's working. It's not like super silent. But I think I'm going to get another box of these things. They're just kind of pricey, but it comes with 4 of them, and I've got a gap in the ceiling that I want to add a few more of these acoustic panels, but I can definitely hear the acoustic paneling absorbing some of the sound coming in right now. So thank you guys for watching. All right. Wasps. Wasps. Does have 2 S sounds like ghosts. Yes. Yes. But ghosts and wasps just sounds a little different. CJ saw the live stream. Appreciate that, CJ. Are you feeling better today? I'm still feeling really crummy. If I haven't been pumped with Sudafed and ibuprofen, Victor, I'd probably be struggling. I'm also drinking a pot of coffee right now, but my wife made sure that I'm not dripping snot here today. I don't know how much energy I'll have for game number 2, but we're going to do our best here today. All right, guys. The Spurs, I hope they win because if they don't, I don't know where I'm going to pull for the energy for the rest of that game. Looks like New York has the basketball right now as the timeout is now over. Timeout had been called moments ago, guys. Commercial break is up. Looks like a shot's going to miss here for the New York Knicks, and the Philadelphia 76ers come back with the basketball. Here's a pass to Joel Embiid. Embiid to VJ Edgecombe. Back to Embiid, who's standing at the elbow, bottom of the screen. So at the bottom elbow from the high post, he'll shoot and score. Joel Embiid, mid-range jump shot. It's good. It's now 17-8. And the New York Knicks looking for an answer. They're down by 9. Jalen Brunson covered by VJ Edgecombe. Going to use a screen right there set by Josh Hart. They're going to call this an offensive foul against Josh Hart. An offensive foul against Josh Hart. It's a turnover, and it's no longer Knicks ball. It's 76ers basketball. The official was saying that Josh Hart had the elbow out when he set that screen, and the replay confirmed that, so good eye from the official right there. Here's VJ. It's actually Maxey who bounces this to Embiid. Embiid inside to Oubre. Oubre double-teamed. He's going to push off. He pops a man in the mouth. Oh, shot from downtown. Rattles the rim and drops. Wow, Paul George with a rim rocker right there from downtown. And Brunson had to eat a shot from Oubre. Looks like he's okay, but Karl Anthony Towns has the basketball now as he tiptoes the line. Gives this to Miles McBride, who's being chased down by Maxey. McBride goes to the right. He will heave this up from deep. Karl Anthony Towns, great instincts to chase down that shot, and he will clean up the mess right there for New York. So Philadelphia now has the basketball. 76ers with it. Here's a bounce pass down to the bottom of the screen. It goes out of bounds, and I'll be honest with you guys, starting to trip me out. I'm wondering if I can change the colors here. Might have to, because it's really starting to trip me out. I might have to change the 76ers to white or red. Let's see. We'll see if we can survive the quarter. 5 minutes and 47 seconds. VJ Edgecombe has the basketball. Philadelphia with the ball right now. Looks like contact off the ball, and Paul George is going to pick up foul number 2. Looks like a great job by Josh Hart to draw the foul. Man, these officials, I've never seen officials get so much heat except for this season, and you know why. Like, okay, let's be real. Officiating has always been bad. But this year, it's just so standout, and it's Chauncey's fault, man. I'm telling you, it's Chauncey's fault. Basketball with the New York Knicks. Here's the drive, a pull-up and a shot right now. Looks like a whistle coming in. Another screen that is illegal and another offensive foul. So now the officials are basically eliminating all pick and rolls. Oh, come on. Towns was literally just pushed by Paul George, and Paul George pushed Towns into Oubre, and they're calling that a foul against Karl Anthony Towns. So now Towns will go to the bench, and it's now with the Philadelphia 76ers. So another, I would call, bad call right there by the officials. Here's a handoff to Embiid, back to Maxey. Maxey at the three-point line. Maxey covered by, looks like Bridges. A pass to the three-point line. That's going to go up from Oubre. That's no good. Rebounded here by New York. New York trying to fast break, and this is going to be good as Josh Hart scores the bucket. It is 20-12 right now. Basketball with Philadelphia. Pass to the left. Oubre inside to Paul George. Paul George at the paint. Steps back to the semicircle, to the stars here. He shoots from downtown, and it's good for Paul George. Paul George knocking down these triples. He is shooting lights out right now. Paul George continues to impress here. New York with the basketball. New York hands this over, and it's Jalen Brunson. He's got open space. He shoots from downtown, and that's going to be good. So answering back, it's back to an 8-point lead for Philadelphia. They get the ball back, and it's Maxey to Embiid. Embiid inside to Maxey. Maxey to the rim. Maxey, quick hands. He'll score. 25-15, double-digit lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. Again, 25-15. 4 minutes left to play in quarter number one. Here's a three-point shot that flies. Mikal Bridges knocks one down from the corner. That's a clean shot. No perimeter defense to be found there for Philadelphia. Coming up to the three-point line, smothered, and then just going to be fouled here real quick. Looks like no foul. Looks like a timeout, actually, before the foul, or before the wrap-up there. So whistle comes in, 3:54, timeout called by Philly. I'm going to test something, guys, because we're in the middle of a commercial break. And this actually is screwing with my head. How's this? I think I'm going to enjoy this better from a... We're going to change the text to be white. I think that's going to work better for me. And change this text to be black. Actually, let's change it to be blue. The dark blue. And that feels more Philly. Okay, I'm cool with it. Gonna just do literal changes in real time right now. Wonder if I can change the squares here too. Make the Knicks go blue. Might be better for my my mental presentation mode here. If we do the 76ers in white, do the Knicks text in blue. I'm gonna have to do the 76ers text in white, but I don't think I have the Sixers text in white. Do I? No, I've got Sixers red. I need 76ers white, so let me go make that file real quick. That'll feel better for me and my mental. Let's go to neon text. This will be easy fix, guys. 76ers. Title it 76ers white. And change the actual color to be white. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Is that right? Cool. Share, download. Oh, what page are you? Please stand by, guys. I don't normally do these kinds of changes while we're live, but I'm going to do what I think for the benefit of the stream here. Transparent background. We'll download that and minimize it. Let's see. All I have is Jalen under 25 points. Do orange, Knicks, Sixers, and blue or red. Who you got winning this game? This is how sausage is made. That is Cujo. We're just doing things on the back end right now. Looks like that PNG file already downloaded, so this will be a quick fix. Sixers text. We can go with white. Download. 76ers white. We'll move that file after the stream. But there you go. So now it feels more like the actual game, because on the screen, on the game, It's got blue and white, and whenever I move the possession needle over, it's tripping me out. And not only is the possession needle getting all wonky, but additionally, on top of that, I'm adding points to Philadelphia when I should be adding it to New York because I'm following the color scheme on the screen. Let's see. We also want to change this. Let's see if yellow will work. It's a little – how about red? There we go. I think that'll work better for possession. Cool. So now we can see the possession needle a little bit better. Make sure you can make sure the score – yeah, man, just want to make sure that the score is set up correctly. I want this to be as clean as possible. M. Stone, yeah, I put it on red. I think that's the best way too. Cool. Better. Looks good. No tripping allowed, says Drago Balboa. What's good, Mr. X? What's good, Daniel? Somebody speak Spanish? ¿Qué tal, mi amigo? Bienvenidos a este partido de básquetbol. En este momento estamos mirando el juego de los 76ers de Filadelfia y los Knicks de New York, de Nueva York, como dicen. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Philadelphia with the basketball, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. Here's a drive to the rim and a pass to the three-point line. One more out to Paul George. George is at the straightaway. George trying to cook his man right now. He'll spin around. He'll shoot from the elbow. George knocks it down. And Paul George with a bucket there. It's 27-18. New York Knicks now have the ball. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go as Jalen Brunson brings the ball up court. Bounce pass to the top of the screen. And working the perimeter, working actually at the Sixers logo. Looks like McBride not going to make the move. He gives it to Brunson. Brunson is in the paint. Hands coming in. Oubre pokes it away, and it's now with Drummond. And so Andre Drummond comes up with the basketball. Maxey will bring it up court. On the floor for the Knicks, it's Hart, Bridges, Brunson, Robinson, and McBride. Feed inside to Oubre. Oubre will shoot. He will miss. It's out of bounds. Last touch right here by Robinson, and it stays with Philadelphia. On the floor for the 76ers, Paul George, Oubre Jr., Maxey, Drummond, and Grimes, just so you know. All right, 3:03 right now. 3:03 coming up right here. PG 30 tonight, says Iburn. That's a possibility. Paul George is on fire. It's the first quarter. He's already got 15. Quarter number one, and Paul George already has 15 points. Waiting for the inbound pass from the baseline. There it is. It's Kelly Oubre Jr. who's got it. Shot clock is set to 14. Oubre's in the paint. He turns around and shoots, and he's going to miss from short range. That's a missed opportunity for the Philadelphia 76ers, and Brunson looking to capitalize after the empty possession. Brunson in the paint. Brunson shoots. Brunson, no good. Mitch Robinson tries to get the board, but it's poked into the hands of the 76ers. Whistle's going to come in. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. Camera focuses on head coach Nick Nurse, and the camera then focuses on Tyrese Maxey, and the officials are going to charge Maxey with a foul. He literally looks to the official and says, how? Let's watch it one more time. Ooh, was his foot on the sideline? That might have been out of bounds. I don't think that's a foul. I think the charge, maybe? No. Scrap everything I said. According to ESPN, the foul was charged to Andre Drummond for a loose ball foul. So Drummond is going to be charged for a loose ball foul. We're going to get an inbound pass, the New York Knicks with the basketball. Looks like Mitch Robinson will get the inbound pass, and Brunson will run this thing around the court as he's being chased. Shamet gets the ball. Shamet to the rim. He shoots. Shamet knocks it down. Wow. Shamet with a very athletic move on a driving shot. Paul George showing off the handles as he's weaving through traffic here. Shoots from the top of the key. The hot hand for Paul George. That was a heat check shot. The heat is starting to cool off. Paul George with a miss. Looks like Clarkson looks to the right. Sails this into about the fourth row. Terrible pass from Clarkson. It's a turnover, and it's Philadelphia basketball. They've been calling weak fouls, says Mr. X. All right, guys. Maxey. Inside to Drummond. One more to Oubre. Oubre will drive to the rim. Oubre's under the rim, and that's going to be a foul at the low post right here. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Mitch Robinson, and Kelly Oubre Jr. will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Back again. Thank you, Jim. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all being here. Looks like we got 2 minutes left to go in this quarter. And we are sitting at 365, guys, still looking to get to 500 in the end of this quarter. Really hoping to get to 500 likes by the end of quarter number 1. We got 2 minutes here left to go. Help a brother out, man. Let's see if we can't get this stream to explode here today. We want to beat the Sports Fury today. First free throw is up and in for Kelly Oubre. Oubre knocks it down. Dat boy Rizzle, what's going on, man? How are you? I'm doing okay. He's asking how I've been. Don't take this the wrong way, but I am full of drugs right now. Sudafed and ibuprofen, tons of that right now in the body to help keep all this congestion at bay. The second free throw is good, guys. It's 29-20, and the New York Knicks now have the basketball after the free throws fall. So right now it looks, by the way, like the bonus is on for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia is in the bonus with the final 2 minutes of quarter number 1. A pass to Mikal Bridges, who lets it fly. That's no good. Mikal Bridges can't get the shot to drop. Whistle coming in, though, and Kelly Oubre Jr. will be charged with a foul here. Mitch Robinson got pushed in the back. Nick Nurse looking to the bench to see, hey, do we challenge this or what? See it one more time. Cujo says that makes 2 of us. Arzito, well, I think they do a fantastic job. Everybody has their own pace of things, but I appreciate that, Arza, and I appreciate you hanging out here with us. I got nothing against those guys. I just know that they are our direct competition in the basketball world. Here's a pass to Mitch Robinson. Robinson gives this to Mikal Bridges. I saw someone tell me to hydrate. I will do that. Bridges falling backwards will shoot and not get the call, but it's an offensive board here for the New York Knicks, and they will reset. Jalen Brunson to the rim. Jalen Brunson will score on a driving layup. So 29-22. 1 minute and 23 seconds here left to go. Philadelphia with the basketball. And at the top of the screen, it's Maxey. Let's see, get a check in. I think, Ty Smith, that it is. I was looking at it earlier. 3-point shot flies. This thing is no good. It will be rebounded by, looks like Brunson. Brunson gets the board. Brunson to the right. Brunson to the rack. No, changes his mind. Gives it to Shamet. Shamet for 3. Yes! Looked like an and one there as well. No whistle. Landry Shamet makes another impressive shot here. Who are you, Landry Shamet? Since when do you play like this? Good buckets there. And the Philadelphia 76ers are up by just 4 now. Great job by the secondary role players in New York. And nice bucket there for Joel Embiid as he turns around and shoots that 5-foot hook shot. So the hook for Embiid is good. 3-point shot flies for Brunson. That's no good. Rebound VJ Edgecombe. 30 seconds here left to go. Edgecombe to the rim. Edgecombe will shoot. That's too much mustard on it. And it's rebounded by the New York Knicks. About a 1-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. All right, about a 1-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock with 1 second less. Here's a pass. And it's going to be a drive for Bridges. Bridges will shoot. Bridges will score. 4.9 here left to go. There's the inbound pass and trying to beat the buzzer the other way. No! And there's not going to be a foul there either, interestingly enough. And that'll be the end of quarter number 1. We've got 2 Philadelphia 76ers players down on the ground. One of them checking the stability of that knee. It's the end of quarter number 1. We go to a commercial break. Okay, so 2 things. Freimeister says Pseudo makes me feel like I had Red Bulls. This might have been a wild night. Yes. Okay, let's see. Taking a look right now at someone who said, did you get a chance to see if the address is still good? Yes, Ty Smith. The address that's listed on the website is still good. The P.O. box. I just checked it today, and I was asking Santino. I said, why am I paying $35 for this P.O. box? And I never, ever go check it. I need to go check it for sure. Taking a look right now at the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's the end of quarter number 1. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Let's find out. Let's find out early. First of all, so close. 447. Our goal was to get to 500 by the end of quarter number 1. We did a fantastic job. We didn't quite get to 500, but you know what? We're good. Let's see. Synergy. No, there was a chat with the moderators, after the game yesterday, and Country was like, hey, don't forget to put those onions on your feet. Who the hell even said that yesterday? Why is that a thing? For the record, I did not use that. Let's see. Who uses a P.O. box as if you can't get mail to where you live? Says Mikey. Care package coming your way. Thank you so much, Ty Smith. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much, man. It's been a while since we've got a care package from anyone. It's been a while, so that's cool. Good to see. Dr. Peppa saying first time here. Great show. Thank you, Dr. Peppa. All right. Let's go, chat. We got premium content with Mario. Let's run up them likes. Thank you. It's Sleek. Sleekski. As if you can't get mail to where you live, says Mikey. I think it's more of just not wanting to put my personal address out there for the literally millions of people who watch this channel. That's the only reason I have the P.O. box. Let's see. People with home businesses use P.O. boxes, brother. That's what I'm saying, kinfolk. That's why I have the P.O. box. It's just to make sure, that we keep a little privacy, because I think privacy is important. Every now and again, I like to get that old school radio feel, even though I'm only 33. Hey, Mikey, I'm only 34, bro, so I know, I'm an old man. We're both old, Mikey. We're both old, bro. We just have to embrace it. But you know what's funny is when this channel started, I'm reading chats right now here, guys. Still in the middle of the commercial break between the first and the second quarter. But when I first started this channel, the majority of the audience was 45 up to 65 and above. Like, I had no one at our age group. And the more that I've been doing this, the more and more that I've been doing this, our demographic has been reaching kind of the same, birds of the same feather kind of flock together. And I think the majority of the audience right now is actually between the ages of 25 and 45, which has been an interesting change over the last 2-3 years that we've been doing this. But that's the majority of our age right now. I'm probably the youngest. I'm 15. Caden, I promise you, you're not the youngest in the chat, which is part of the reason why we keep this family friendly. Because kids will show their parents and say, hey, Mom, check this channel out. And if I'm out here drinking and cursing and being a fool, Mom's going to say, nah, you can't watch that channel anymore, and we don't want that. So let's start quarter number 2. Basketball is with the New York Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, I will interact with you guys again during our next commercial break, but right now we've got basketball on. Jose Alvarado will bounce this inside to, looks like Karl Anthony Towns as he works the post, gives this to Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson will shoot and score. So that's a shot from inside the paint. More paint points here for New York. 31-29, Philadelphia with the basketball. A look to Joel Embiid. A pass backwards to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to the left. Maxey to the rim again. Nice move, Tyrese Maxey. Looks like I'm betting my 1,000 I made selling candy on the 76ers. All right, my friend. Well, good luck to you. If you don't hit, we can talk about alternative options for you. Here's a look to the right. Here's a pass to the left. Karl Anthony Towns at the three-point line. He'll go up and shoot. The official says no, it's not a shooting foul. I did come up with some memes to troll you guys a little bit. I actually did. Let's see. Let's see if I've got this here. This is a good one. That's a fun one. Yeah, we'll download this image. Actually, if I copy the link. Okay. All right. Let's start. If you're old, I must be antique. Hey, man, antiques are valuable. Here's the drive from Shamet, and Shamet with another extremely athletic move at the rim. The New York Knicks are down by just 2. Shamet wanted the foul, didn't get it, but holy smokes, did he make another impressive play. So the ball is getting inbounded right now. Maxey slow to pick it up off the ground, but he does eventually pick it up. Joel Embiid at the elbow right now, high post. He will fight and work his way in against Karl Anthony Towns. See VJ Edgecombe wide open. Edgecombe will shoot, and it's going to be a missed shot. Rebound by Josh Hart. Hart and the Knicks coming back, trying to tie it up. Josh Hart going coast to coast. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss. A late whistle coming in, and Josh Hart will go to the line to shoot 2. Hart trying to take it coast to coast. Okay, let's see if this works. Hang on. Yeah, that's a fun one. I'll have to explain that one later. We'll look at that during a commercial break. I got a few of these that I put together. I might as well just make them as community posts. First free throw is no good, guys. So Josh Hart misses at the line. Mike G says we're almost at 500 likes. Let's troll. Okay. So first free throw is no good, guys. First free throw is no good. I'll bring up those graphics later. Not important right now. We do have basketball on. The score remains 33-31, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball in the hands of Josh Hart. He's at the line. He missed the first of his 2 free throws. Free throw number 2 is also no good. Rebound, offensive board here for the New York Knicks, though. They still have the basketball. So 2 missed shots for Josh Hart. He's now got it at the Xfinity Mobile Arena logo. Josh Hart to the straightaway. Little shake and bake. Tries to go up over Embiid. Changes his mind. Passes this one to Towns. The shot's going to go up, but I think it's a little bit too late. It's going to be a shot clock violation and a turnover. It's Philadelphia basketball. So shot clock violation here as Josh Hart tried to feed that pass inside to Towns. Towns couldn't get the shot up in time. Joel Embiid now with it. He'll go up and shoot. Doesn't get the whistle here. And it's going to be back with New York. So coming back, fast break to the rack. Landry Shamet continues to eat right now. My boy's got 9, and he leads the New York Knicks in points right now. Landry Shamet with 9. The game is all tied up, 33-33, and for the record, it's a 13-4 run in the last 4 minutes here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're scoring 1 point a minute. That's not going to work. And Paul George almost loses it. He will shoot in traffic again. Lots of contact, no whistle. Out of bounds. Last touch by by Philadelphia. It's Knicks ball. That should have absolutely been a foul. Joel Embiid's going to lose his mind here if they lose this game. There's more contact. Wow, that's not a foul either. Unbelievable. Maxey drives to the rim and scores. Karl Anthony Towns just got absolutely wrecked on the other end, and no whistle there. I think the players, instead of complaining, should embrace this and play some street ball. To the right goes Hart. Hart to the rim. Hart's going to score. A lot of contact there, too. Pretty obvious that was a foul, but no whistle here. This is crazy, bro. What are we doing? They're playing hockey right now instead of basketball, and the officials are just letting it go. Embiid to the rack through some traffic. No foul here. And now New York with the basketball. Josh Hart at the three-point line. Hart passes this to Towns. Pump fake. Towns will drive. Towns to Hart. Hart pump fake. Hart in the paint. Out to Shamet for 3. Front of the rim. No good. Offensive board, though. Reset. Alvarado for 3. Yes, sir! Jose Alvarado knocks down the triple. It's a 3-point lead. Joel Embiid takes down Karl Anthony Towns, and the official's going to say that's a foul on Embiid. We'll see if it's a flagrant. They might review this right now. The officials are letting them absolutely destroy each other here. Absolutely destroy each other right now. At this point, I'm honestly surprised they blew the whistle on that. I mean, it was pretty egregious of a foul. But if every foul needs to be a flagrant to be considered a foul, what are they going to consider a flagrant foul? For the record, the shot went up, and then the foul happened, and it looks like we're at the free throw line right now. I think timeout being called by Nick Nurse. So timeout going to be called here. 8:20 left to go. He wants to talk right now to the officials and figure out what's going on. So the shot went up. Embiid got wrapped up right there with Karl Anthony Towns. Embiid almost put a knee in Towns' chin. But the timeout has been called by Philadelphia, so we are going to go to another commercial break. 38-35 is the score. This is where we're at. You can't stop Hal, just try to contain him. It's like an arcade game, arch rivals. Knicks in 4, baby. 80 Styles ballin' here. No blood, no foul, says Freimeister. Cocolicious says Cat is flopping right now. Gary saying everyone needs to just breathe, says Gary. Fair. All right. Cool. Okay. What do I want to show you guys right now? Let's talk about the schedule coming up. So tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we've got the schedule. Let's bring this up during this quick commercial break. Tomorrow. First of all, happy Friday to you guys. I hope your weekend is here. It's Friday night. You could be doing anything in the world, but you're here with Football Nation. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today. Saturday, tomorrow, 2 games spaced 5.5 hours apart, which means we will be getting an intermission in between the 2 games. First game of the day is at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. It will be in Cleveland. So, Pistons at Cleveland tomorrow, 2 p.m. CST. Mark it in your calendars because I will be live. Then, tomorrow night, it'll be another game between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll be at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sunday, very similar schedule, although the night will be over a little bit sooner. 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and closer gap right there as well, so a smaller intermission, about 4 hours apart for these 2 games, which means we'll probably get about a 30-minute break. Still, though, taking a look at it, we'll have the Knicks and 76ers again for Game 4, and then we'll have Game 4 for Spurs and Minnesota. 76ers looking to get a win to avoid getting swept right now. We'll see what happens. Tonight we have another game with the Minnesota Timberwolves hosting the San Antonio Spurs. I'll be covering that game as well, so super excited for that. Super excited for that. Let's see if I can't use, let's see, we'll copy, paste. I'm going to copy and paste all of these and create one big image to do like a rolling meme board. Let's see. I had these memes that I made, man. These are good. These are good. All right, guys. If you guys have parlays that you're hoping are going to land today, and you just don't know if they will, just know that if you're interested in a less volatile way of making your bets, then, well, I'm distracted. I'll bring this up in a second. Let's go ahead and type this in here. Okay, so that should be cooking on the back end. We've got ChatGPT working hard for us. Why not leverage AI if you've got it, right? How about them memes, says Sandman. They're coming in right now. Wear the tie with the jersey, says David. My wife and I were looking at that the other day, and I was like, nah, I don't want to wear the black tie with the Spurs jersey. Wow, okay. So, timeout was called and challenged by Nick Nurse. After the review, good challenge right here. Karl Anthony Towns going to be hit with a flopping call right now, because it looks like Karl Anthony Towns was the one who initially committed the contact with Joel Embiid. There is Towns on the sideline just smiling big right now. He's got 6 points and 3 fouls after that. So they totally flipped this call. Nick Nurse saying, open your eyes, talking to the officials right now, and it's going to be Philadelphia basketball. So Philadelphia with a challenge, a successful challenge there, and it's been overturned. Okay, guys, an extremely physical game right now for both sides. Here is Oubre. Oubre, bad pass and a foul coming in again. This time it's Josh Hart who commits the foul. This basketball goes out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get an inbound pass. It's still Philadelphia ball. I do need a Tim Duncan jersey. That'd be awesome. Attention newbies, congratulations on finding the best YouTube sports channel around, says Drago Balboa. Here's the inbound pass, guys. And now, at the three-point line, it's Paul George. He's been deadly from downtown. Here's another pass back to Oubre. He shoots. Doink off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound for Philadelphia, though. Paul George has it. He looks one more. Pump fake from Grimes. Grimes to Embiid at the elbow. High post right now. An elbow jump shot for Embiid. No good. Rebound by Josh Hart. So the New York Knicks come back with the ball. Josh Hart pushes to Jose Alvarado. Jose Alvarado to Mitch Robinson at the straightaway. Robinson. He holds. Robinson's still holding here. He gives this backwards to Josh Hart. Hart being chased by Grimes. Grimes going to use as much contact as he can, and it's Jose Alvarado who's going to drive here. Grimes forces this to go out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by Philadelphia. Should still be. Oh. Should still be New York basketball. I think Brunson's coming in to inbound this pass. Let's take another look. Doink. Why'd they take away Joel Embiid's assist if he had 4? It's a good question, my friend. Oh, my goodness. What did I just watch right now? Looks like Mitch Robinson going to drop the hammer right there on Philadelphia on the inbound pass. Mitch Robinson with a heck of a jam. Here's the move. Joel Embiid tries to answer back in kind. It's a blocking foul. Embiid going to be taking a trip to the free throw line. 40-35. Here's the highlight alley-oop inbound pass from Brunson to to Mitch Robinson, who absolutely dropped the hammer there. Oh, my, Joel Embiid got knocked on his A. Oh, my. Embiid just got dropped by Robinson. Now Embiid is at the free throw line on the other end. That was a heck of a jam there for Mitch Robinson. Holy smokes. So New York up by 5. Philadelphia at the free throw line. Joel Embiid shoots and misses free throw number 1. Let's see. What's up, Mario and Football Nation? Back for another, says Federico. What's up, Federico? That was nasty, says Mr. X. It was nasty. It was nasty. Okay, next free throw coming up right now. Second free throw is good. The first free throw was no good. The second free throw is good. And looks like New York has the basketball. So New York with the ball. It is McBride who looks left to Brunson. Philadelphia trails by 4. Brunson and the New York Knicks with the basketball. Brunson will shoot through some contact. Whistle comes in, and Brunson goes to the line. By the way, did anybody else watch Austin Reeves go up to the crew chief after last night's game with him and J.J. Redick and LeBron James and half the Lakers literally yelling at the crew chief yesterday for the calls? Kind of a crazy thing for them to do. Anyways, guys, New York has the basketball. It's Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. He was just fouled, and it looks like the foul is going to be charged to VJ Edgecombe. First free throw is going to be good for Jalen Brunson. It's now 41-36 New York. VJ Edgecombe picks up his first foul of the day. Jalen Brunson, after knocking down that free throw, is now up to, I believe, 6 here. So he's got 6 points now. So 6:55 left to go. Brunson will miss the second free throw, so 6 points it is. And Philadelphia now has the ball. Top of the screen, VJ Edgecombe hands this off to Paul George, and another handoff here to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets the double team. Oh, he's got Mitch Robinson on skates. He'll pull up and shoot. Nice elbow jump shot. Mitch Robinson was doing the whole falling backwards thing right there. Maxey had him literally tripping. Basketball now with Brunson. Brunson goes under the rim, tries to pass this nice lob pass. And here's McBride. McBride to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, one more to Bridges. Bridges being covered here. Looks like the basketball may have gone out of bounds. Last touched by Philadelphia. So it should be New York ball right now. Monty. The Monty experience. Thank you, Monty. Just read that comment out there in the chat. Let's start the clock. Waiting for the inbound pass. It's now currently with the New York Knicks. Brunson, quick step up. 3! It's good to beat the buzzer. There it is. Okay. Jalen Brunson from the hash lets it go. New York up right now. It's 38-44. Oubre gonna get rejected there. Oh, my. Wow, what a block from Mitch Robinson. Kelly Oubre Jr. covered by Robinson. He's going to think twice. He'll pull up and shoot a weak shot right there. Can't get it over Mitch Robinson. It's New York basketball. A pass down to the bottom of the screen. Gonna use the Robinson screen. Another three ball flies, and this one is no good. Off the front of the rim and rebounded by New York. That's a missed shot for Brunson. Lining it up. Andre Drummond from downtown delivers an air ball into the hands of Kelly Oubre, and this is going to be a whistle that comes in. Oubre will be fouled, and he goes to the line for 2. Wow. They're showing that Brunson triple, the first one that he knocked down. Nice shot there. This game is only on Prime. Are you kidding me, says T-Bone? WTF. Yeah, this game is on Prime. But don't worry, man. I got you covered. I got you, T-Bone. At the line, Kelly Oubre shoots the first, and it's good. Free throw number 1 for Kelly Oubre Jr. gets them back to a 5-point deficit. By the way, the Philadelphia 76ers again are in the bonus with 5.5 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. 2. First half, quarter number 2. Kelly Oubre, second free throw. It's good. Count it. And it's now 44-40, 4-point game. Inbound pass. Miles McBride will run point right now. He steps up to the top of the 76ers logo, looks to Brunson. Brunson going to use that Mitch Robinson screen. He actually turns away from the screen. Andre Drummond doing a great job of picking up the assignment. Looks like a spin move and a quick shot going to be released right now. Paul George going to be charged with a foul. The clock stops with 5:15, so we'll add a few seconds back on here. 5:15 left to go. Josh Hart has just been fouled. I don't believe that this is going to be a shooting foul, so just a personal foul on PG8. That means that Paul George will pick up his second foul of the day. How about Landry Shamet, though, man? Shamet and Brunson tied with 9 points today. Kind of really great to watch, if I'm being honest. Landry Shamet showing up big time here on the road. Here's the inbound pass, and Jalen Brunson will hold right now in open space. Brunson jab step, tries to get past VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe step for step with Brunson, getting it busy here. Brunson will shoot, and a whistle comes in. 5 minutes left to go as Brunson's fouled on the shot. VJ Edgecombe commits the foul, and Brunson goes to the line for 2. Tommy says it's going to be a long quarter. I agree. This game's going to be close to the end. CJ Banning saying 76ers, let's go. 76 wins this time. We'll see if it happens. Come on, Sixers, shut out those obnoxious New York fans, says T-Bone. By the way, that foul puts the Knicks in the bonus as well. So they're looking to see if the foul happened before or after the expiration of the shot clock. It looked like Brunson had the ball as the buzzer was sounding. So if the shot clock ran down before the whistle came in, it would be considered a shot clock violation. There is the contact that was made. Now, that's before the shot. But Brunson did still have the basketball. The contact happened. The whistle came in after the buzzer, but the contact happened before the buzzer. So we're at the free throw line. 5:01 here left to go. Brunson's at the line. George saying, feeling better, I see? No, but it's crazy what happens when you've got a pharmacy just stuffed in you. I hate taking medicine, and my wife, as a nurse, always encourages me to take medicine. Yeah, so there you go. Okay. 5:01 here left to go. Second free throw coming in for Brunson, guys. It's 45-40. Second free throw for Brunson is good. It's 46-40. There's the inbound pass. Philadelphia with the basketball once again. VJ Edgecombe at the top of the screen. Here's a pass to, looks like Oubre. One more to Paul George. PG8 going to get a screen here from Adam Bona. Pass to Bona, who wasn't paying attention. It's stolen by New York. Fast break for Mikal Bridges. He shoots and scores at the rim. Timeout going to be called. 4:41 left to play. Philadelphia slowly losing their, looks like it's not going to be a timeout. No timeout here. They called a foul here, so it's a bucket and a foul. No, the whistle wasn't calling time. The whistle was a foul on Adam Bona. So it's an and one opportunity, and New York goes to the line to make it 49-40. I think Nick Nurse should call a timeout, though. There's the free throw. It's 49-40, and Philadelphia gets the basketball once again. Down by 9, Philly at home looking to win this game. Easier said than done. Kelly Oubre Jr., quick release on the shot. He gets the bucket to go. And it's now with New York once again. Both teams in the bonus. Clock is still ticking. 4:20 on left to go in the first half. Here's a give and go for him and Mitch Robinson. Brunson kicks it out to the three-point line. McHale for three. Yes, sir! Mikal Bridges knocks down the triple. It's now a 10-point lead here for the New York Knicks. And Nurse still not trying to change the game plan. Paul George will shoot. This is off the heel of the rim. No good there, and New York comes back with the ball. There's Mikal Bridges. Bridges drives into the paint. Fadeaway jump shot for him. Shoots this over the rim, and it's going to be an offensive rebound for Landry Shamet. Shamet goes to Josh Hart. Hart goes to the top of the key. He gives this to Brunson. Brunson pirouettes at the three-point line. Drives, shoots off the backboard. It's good, and the bank is open. 54-52. Now a timeout will be called. It's a 12-point lead for the New York Knicks. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Nick Nurse just shaking his head right now. It's definitely getting out of hand early here. This could be the beginning of the end. Okay. Regardless, New York has no chance at a finals championship. You think so? I think they've got a chance at a finals championship. And here's why. It's because they beat the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Cup this season. Yeah, I think New York is underestimated, man. I think New York is kind of underestimated. Is Paul George scoreless this quarter, says iBurn. Maybe. Damn, Maxie, I need you to get 5 points. The spread. They spread the games out across multiple apps. Next thing you know, you're subbed to 5 different apps you don't even use, and now you're paying for more than what you would be paying for if they had just kept it all on regular TV. I know. I'm with you guys. But I pay for all of the subscriptions so you don't have to. Let's see. What's Towns doing out there? Not much. 76ers run no plays. Joel just needs to be traded, and Nick Nurse needs to be fired, he says. Woof. Let's see. Let's copy this link right here. See if we put it in this one. What this looks like. Let's see if this shows up. There you go. This is my trolling that I was gonna do earlier. Anyways, you guys with y'all's bets out here. This is kind of what it looks like. Just one small bet. I can win it back. This one's a lock. And then you lose, and it's all rigged. It's all rigged. I told you guys I was going to troll you guys earlier. That's okay. I got another one. Hang on. I got another one. Hang on. Here's a good one. I know some of you guys are feeling personally attacked. I promise it's not a personal attack. I'm just doing this out in general. Here's another one. Here's a good one. I like this one. This one right here. Oh, okay. All right. You can either build long-term wealth or get that 18,000 odds right there. Which one? It's a hard decision, I know. I know it's a tough choice. Which one are you going to do? Hey, man, I'm roasting you guys, but y'all know that it's all love in this channel. We're just having some fun out here. If you guys are still making your bets and continue to lose those bets, man, even if you win those bets, I do think that the best way, the less volatile way, is to invest with Acorns. I know there are some barriers to entry there, like you do need to put in some personal information, but if you think about it, would you really trust an investment platform that didn't ask for your personal information? At the end of the year, you still got to file taxes, and if this is an investment platform that you hang on to for 10, 20, 30 years, and you have tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars invested, through that platform, you're going to want to make sure that it is secured with your personal information there. So if that is something that you guys are apprehensive about, I will let you know that I have been using Acorns for years. Things are still good on our side. Anyways, we'll bring up Acorns at the end of this. We'll bring up Acorns at the end of this game one more time and at the start of the Spurs game. But if you guys are interested in investing and something that is not going to stress you out every single night, there's a link in the video description down below. Okay. Let's turn this off right now. IQ Dynasty says, I'm doing the 18,000 odds. I'm doing the 18,000 odds. Looks like the basketball is in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers to the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Here's diving for the basketball. Landry Shamet goes down, tries to push this forward. He passes it out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be Philadelphia basketball again. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to grab this seat right now. Basketball is currently in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers once again. And never mind, foul has been called. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Looks like this is going to be a foul on Mikal Bridges, who seems to have run through Kelly Oubre Jr., which means in the bonus, the Philadelphia 76ers will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. 2 shots. Philadelphia at the line. They trail by 12, guys, so not a good look for Philadelphia here. Tough place to be in, home court. Down by 11. First free throw now is good for Kelly Oubre Jr. If you are just now joining us, welcome. My name is Mario. The Philadelphia 76ers are down by 11. Make it down by 10 as Oubre knocks down both of his free throws. And the New York Knicks now have possession. So New York with the basketball. It's in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson looks to the left, gives it to Bridges. Bridges will shoot while on the run. Oh, it's actually an alley-oop to Mitch Robinson. And Robinson overextended on the dunk, so the alley-oop is unsuccessful. Paul George going to pass this inside, and Joel Embiid going to be hacked again. This time it's going to be against Mitch Robinson, so Joel Embiid will now go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots for Philadelphia. So Mitch Robinson commits the foul here. Someone said shout out to my Pistons fans. Okay, 54-44. 54-44. By the way, I've got like 5 more memes that I made today. I'm so sorry, guys. I was just thinking about it all day. Okay, first free throw is good right here for Joel Embiid. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. 2:59 left to go in quarter number 2. On the floor right now for the 76ers, it's Paul George, Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and VJ Edgecombe. The second free throw not going to fall there for Joel Embiid, and it's rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart already has 7 rebounds in this game. There goes Brunson. Brunson to the straightaway. Brunson fights. He passes this. One more pass to Hart. Hart to the paint. Hart pops. Doesn't take the shots, though. Passes this one out to the three-point line. Shot clock is down to 3. Got to do something here. Feet inside. Quick release. Mikal Bridges with a layup. Easy little finger roll right there. It's an 11-point game, folks. Philadelphia down in this one. Maxey looks to Joel Embiid. Embiid looks for a key pass, changes his mind, and swings it to Oubre. Back to Embiid, covered by Mitch Robinson. He's going to shoot the elbow jump shot. Easy little shot right there. Robinson didn't even put a hand up. Nice shot for Joel Embiid. Coming back, it's Brunson. Up by 9. There's a look to the left. One more pass to the corner. Shamet gives this right back to Mikal Bridges. There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges will drive. Bridges with his head down. He'll pull up and shoot. That's another missed shot for New York. Rebound, Kelly Oubre Jr. Possibility to get more points back if you're Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey. Bad pass. Oh, bro. That was an unforced turnover right there. Just a bad pass from Tyrese Maxey. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn right there with that pass. Terrible, terrible look. New York basketball. Hart to Brunson. Brunson back to Hart at the three-point line. Hart, ooh, bad pass, but corralled by Shamet. Inside to Bridges. Bridges going to slip right now. Paul George going to be charged with the foul here. Didn't look like Paul George committed that foul. It looked like Mikal Bridges slipped. But George going to be quiet about the situation here. A little contact. A little bit of contact. I think Mikal Bridges sold that more than anything. Either way, it looks like Mikal Bridges in the bonus will go to the free throw line to shoot too. So Bridges is now at the line. Bridges is a pretty decent free throw shooter. Buenas noches, Estados Unidos. Saludos desde Argentina. Che, boludo. Pelotudo. Como dicen. La concha de tu madre. Todo eso argentino lo que dicen son barbarazos, loco. Eso argentino. Yo viví 4 meses en Buenos Aires, para que lo sepa. 4 meses en Buenos Aires. I have a lot of love for Argentina. Outside of the fact that I lived there for 4 months. Manu Ginobili, you know? Anyways. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first free throw was good for Mikal Bridges. He makes the first out of the 2. Boludo, says Luis. Yeah, boludo, pelotudo. Second free throw also good. 58-47. 1:24 here left to go. Basketball in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. Looks like there's going to be some contact. The official waited like 2 seconds before he made the call. There were 2 players down on the ground. It's an offensive foul. It's against Joel Embiid. So Embiid with the basketball got hit by Landry Shamet. He was standing with his feet set right now, and he's going to be charged. He leaned back a little bit. He leaned back to try and get the contact here. I think that's honestly a fair call. I honestly think that's a fair call. I was going to try to dispute that myself, but he had his feet set, but he stuck his posterior backwards. Here's a pass to the three-point line. 3 ball will fly here. Josh Hart doinks it off the rim, and an offensive rebound once again. Josh Hart now has it. Hart to Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. He's going to hold here. Brunson at the straightaway. Feed inside to Bridges. Bridges will turn around and shoot. It's off the backboard, but the bank's closed. He gets it back again. Bridges from downtown. Doinks one more time. And finally, Philadelphia comes up with it. So now the 76ers, with the basketball, will pass this one to the left. Here is Maxey going to drop the teardrop. That doesn't go, but Oubre gets the putback. So it's 49 Philadelphia, 58 New York. The Knicks currently lead. And looks like right now there's 11-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. As it sits, if Philadelphia handles this possession right defensively, they should get the final shot of the quarter. But right now, Jalen Brunson has the ball. He's at the three-point line. Brunson met tightly here by VJ Edgecombe. He goes right past him. A quick shot going to go up. Wow! Nice shot here by the New York Knicks. And to finish off the quarter, the Philadelphia 76ers will drive to the three-point line. Oubre! Yes, sir! Oubre! Off the rim a couple of times. It drops, and that's the buzzer beater to make it just an 8-point deficit. We go into halftime on a high note. Even though you're down by 8, at least it's a bucket at the end of the half. So, it's an 8-point game. And we'll reset the clock. We'll put 15 minutes on the board and start this thing. And we are going to go to our trivia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our quiz. Welcome to Football Nation. We do this during every game. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions about these two teams. It's your job to just do your best and forget the rest. Let's take a quick look at question number 1. All right, guys, how many wins did the Knicks have during the regular season? Were the Knicks a 51-win team, a 53-win team, or a 55-win team? How many wins during the regular season for New York? Do you know? Do you know the Muffin Man? Yes, I know the Muffin Man. The answer to this one is 53 wins, guys. The New York Knicks finished 3rd in the Eastern Conference, behind the Boston Celtics and, of course, the Detroit Pistons. Zach Sanders, I see you in the chat. What up, man? It is 53 wins here for the New York Knicks. There you go. Let's go to the next question. All right, guys, question number 2. Which 76ers player went by the nickname AI? Was it Andre Iguodala, Allen Iverson, or Kyle Korver? This should be a super easy one, guys. If y'all get this wrong, you're going to learn something new. That's okay. We're here to have some fun. But I think the overwhelming majority of you guys are going to check in with the right answer. It is indeed Allen Iverson. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. AI is Allen Iverson. No need to change it or fake it. He's always been AI. He was AI before AI, and we talk about him quite a bit on this channel. Mike says it's because he's so smart. It's because he's so smart. Artificially smart. Okay. Who holds the Knicks' single-season record for three-pointers? We've asked this question before. I wonder how many of you guys remember the answer here. Is it Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, or Dante DiVincenzo? The most three-pointers made in a single season for the New York Knicks. A, B, or C? Drago wants 10 out of 10 tonight. It is Dante DiVincenzo, guys. Dante DiVincenzo is the answer. He set that mark not that long ago, man, before going over to the Timberwolves, knocking down 283 shots in one season to pass up Evan Fournier's previous record. Next question, guys. Who did the 76ers play in their first game of the regular season? Was it the Celtics, the Hornets, or the Magic? Who did the 76ers play in their first game of the regular season? Celtics, Hornets, or Magic? Celtics, Hornets, or Magic? Game 1, do you remember? Game 1 of the regular season, guys, the 76ers ended up playing the Boston Celtics. Luckily for them, they don't have to play the Boston Celtics again. They also beat them this postseason, so great job to get that win in Game 7. And what was the deal with what Jaylen Brown had to say after it was all said and done? Weird. All right, guys. Who was the Knicks head coach before Mike Brown? Was it Thibodeau, Fisher, or Fitzdale? Fisher or Thibodeau? I think you guys remember this one. Should be a very easy one for the Knicks fans. I'm sure you guys are remembering of this one. The answer is Tibbs. Good job, guys. It was Tom Thibodeau, not Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, but Tom Thibodeau, coach of the New York Knicks that did not last very long or do very great as the head coach. So we're moving on. Next question. Question number 6, guys. Which season did Tyrese Maxey win the NBA Most Improved Player? Now, that's an actual award. Was it in 2021, 2022, or 2023? What season did Tyrese Maxey win NBA's Most Improved Player? A, B, or C? What do you know, guys? Hey, ho, ho, what you know? The answer was 2023, 2024. 2023, 2024. I mean, Tyrese Maxey is leading this team in points per game during the postseason and the regular season. He was drafted back in 2020 with the 21st overall pick by Philadelphia. Talk about an improvement. All right, guys, which Knicks player went viral for nearly crashing into Anne Hathaway courtside in 2024? Was that Jalen Brunson, Mitch Robinson, or OG Anunoby? Going to read this comment here after halftime, Drago. I'll leave that up at the top for now. But which of these three players almost took out Anne Hathaway courtside a few years ago? You guys remember that? Do you guys remember that? The answer, OG Anunoby. Anne Hathaway in the sunglasses almost got taken out by OG. Anyways, that was, careful now. She makes a lot more than me. I want to make sure I don't run into her. So let's go to the next question. Question number 8. What is the name of Paul George's podcast? Is it PG-13, Podcast P, or Better Call Paul? Have a good night, Tiffs. Thank you for checking in. Canigula is in the building. What up, Canigula? A, B, or C, guys. By the way, the answer to this one is B. It is called Podcast P with Paul George. But what a missed opportunity for Better Call Paul. What a really good chance for why? Why did he not use this? If it's available out there on YouTube and you're watching this and your name is Paul, do it, bro. Do it. Here comes question number 9. Question number 9. Which Knicks player is the chief candy officer for Mike and Ike's #Mario's dream job? Is it Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, or Karl Anthony Towns? The chief candy officer for Mike and Ike's. That's a real thing, by the way. Didn't even know that they had one. But one of these players for the New York Knicks is it. The answer is Josh Hart, guys. There's his badge. He straight up got a badge for the Mike and Ike Candy Company. What a crazy job to have. I can only hope to one day be Chief Candy Company for the Melendez Company, and then who makes Sour Patch? Would love it. Question number 10, guys. Before BJ Edgecombe, who was the last rookie to put up 30 points and 10 rebounds in a playoff game? Was it LeBron James, Kevin Durant, or Tim Duncan? A, B, or C? So, last rookie to put up 30 points and 10 rebounds in a playoff game, guys. The answer is my boy, Tim Duncan. Thank you, Santino, for a fire quiz. They'll love this quiz today. Really, really good quiz. Really, really fun quiz. Challenging, but not overly challenging. I actually really, really enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun. So, guys, how did y'all do on the quiz? How did you guys do on this trivia quiz? Uh-oh. We got the funky coming back on. There we go. 7 out of 10. Cujo got 6 out of 10. Let's read Drago Balboa's comment up here. Drago says, it's always a good idea to invest, depending on the company and if it's right for you. But if Mario endorses it, you can be sure that it's legit and definitely worth your while. So at least check it out, y'all. Thank you, Drago. Thank you, Don, for that super. And thank you for that sentiment. Look, man, again, I'm putting it out there, the Acorns suggestion, because it's what I do and it has worked for me. And the entire course of my financial future has been changed and laid out before me, and I can see the actual trajectory of it going up using the app. The more that I use it, the more it starts to feel like I'm not going to have to work into my 70s to be able to retire. Because guess what? If you're my age, in your 30s or younger, in your 20s, don't count on Social Security to still be there for us, guys. Probably won't be. Be smart. Don't give your money away to a company like DraftKings or any of those other sports books that, for the record, 96% of players lose money on. That is an actual statistic that you can simply Google. Unless you're inside that 4% that is consistently winning, you're statistically more likely to lose your money. So, again, I'm not going to ride the high horse. Everybody is doing their own path. Everybody wants to make it. I think we all share that in common. But I have changed my views on the sports betting. And if you guys want to do it, totally cool. But, nah, take that 18,000, says Cujo. Red Sox and Rays champion horse says, I'm a 4%er. Hey, man, good for you, brother. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. But fact of the matter is most people are not. Here's another one. Now, a lot of you guys may not fall into this category, but this one is another meme, another troll meme. that I wanted to bring in. Because I see this way too often, man. I see this way too often. So I'm going to troll one more time, and then we'll get back to the actual stats. Here's the guy riding his bike on his way to building wealth. Then he lays the 10-leg parlay as he sticks the stick right into the spokes. And then he hits the ground and thinks to himself, why am I always broke? So that's the meme right there. Anyways, there it is. Looks like someone gifted out some channel memberships. Let's take a quick look at this. Looks like Robert Samora just gifted out 5 Football Nation memberships. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. Trying to build wealth. I'll try a 10-leg parlay. Why am I always broke? Of course, that's not everybody in the chat, but I thought it would be fun to, troll again. Okay, let's get back to this. That's the last time. I promise. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. I'll leave you guys alone. I promise. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these numbers here, y'all. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for today. Thank you, Robert, for gifting out those Football Nation memberships. Let's go down to the bottom here. Yo, remember me? Says Titanic Play. What up, Titanic? Welcome back. There is no shortcut. Facts, Vince. What up? Let's go, Eagles. Eagles, I'm back. Again, he says. Love it, in parentheses. It's all fun and games till someone bets the house. Yeah, basically, Mikey. I hit like an hour ago. Why haven't you, says, 8662. I hit like an hour ago, he says. I just got done playing 2K. I beat the Knicks playing for OKC for the championship, but let's go Knicks, says your boy. Titanic Plays, appreciate you. Bill Measure? He says, I'm never broke because I don't gamble or drink, says Bill. Hey, man. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. I'll say it one more time because it's one of my favorite quotes. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Now, I don't normally go to bed early because we're live here, but I definitely do wake up early because the baby wakes me up. That's a whole different thing. Healthy, yes. Wealthy, working on it. Wise? Well, that's not for me to say. But if age equals wisdom, we're certainly collecting some experience points as the days go on. Anyways, enough rambling, guys. Let me get back to business here. In this game, Joel Embiid so far has scored 8 points. He's played 19 minutes, has 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 personal fouls for Joel Embiid. Paul George, 19 minutes, 15 points. He scored all 15 of those points in quarter number 1, scored nothing in quarter number 2. Good adjustments there by the New York Knicks there at the end of that half. He's also got 3 personal fouls. We'll see how that affects the game. Kelly Oubre also has 15 points today on 20 minutes played. VJ Edgecombe with 8 and Tyrese Maxey today. VJ Edgecombe with 6 and Tyrese Maxey with 8. We've seen 4 players from the bench hit the floor so far. Barlow, Drummond, Bona, and Grimes. None of them have scored any points off the bench. On the other side for the New York Knicks here today, Karl Anthony Towns, 6 points. He's got 3 fouls as well. OG Anunoby is not in today's game, but despite no OG, the Knicks are still up by 8. Mikal Bridges has shifted into that spot. Bridges today has 15. Josh Hart has slipped it into the small forward position. Josh Hart has 8. In for the shooting guard spot is Miles McBride. He has 12 minutes played, but McBride has a big goose egg. Not a single bucket for McBride. And Brunson today does have 15 points. Off the bench, pretty impressive numbers for the bench players. You've got Mitchell Robinson with 2 points, Jordan Clarkson with 2 points, Landry Shamet with 9, and Jose Alvarado with 3. So, good numbers there for the New York team. All right. Should be set to go. Thank you, Mr. Samora, for gifting out those memberships. Thank you to Drago Balboa for the financial contribution there as well. Let's keep cooking, guys. Second half about to get started here. Reset. Quarter number 3. Going to inbound this pass as they will be switching sides. So we'll inbound from this side. New York Knicks going to have the basketball to start this quarter. There's another one. If you have nothing to do with romance or my finance, You don't enhance or advance my life, you ain't got no chance, says Mikey. That's a good one, too. I've heard it in a different way, a much more adult way, but I like the way that you phrased that, sir. Basketball with the New York Knicks. Step back triple here for Brunson. Brunson doinks that off the rim. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Philadelphia ball. So the Sixers have the ball. Time for Maxey to lock in. Let's see if he does. Okay. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. It's with VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe covered by Alvarado. Looks to the left. Gives this one to, looks like Joel Embiid gets the double team. Back to Edgecombe. Out to Paul George. George at the straightaway. Back to Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. Embiid continues to get the double team. Pass to the three-point line. George lets it fly, and Paul George can't knock it down. Rebound by New York. New York transition basketball. They're going to get set for this possession. It's pass to Karl Anthony Towns over the head, tries to drive past Embiid to the three-point line. McBride, no. Offensive board for Towns. McBride again, yes! And Miles McBride knocks down the triple. Second chance opportunity thanks to Karl Anthony Towns. Joel Embiid really needs to fight for those offensive rebounds. In that case, defensive rebounds. Maxey will make his move to the rim. Inside to Oubre Jr. Oubre going to turn around and shoot with the left. Nice little shot for him. It's now with New York. New York up by 9, ladies and gentlemen. Up by 9. Brunson going to dribble to the straightaway. To Towns between his legs, and Towns just goes, whoop. How'd that happen? He got megged. Ball in the hands of the 76ers. Clock keeps ticking here. Under the rim, Maxey swings this to George. One more to Edgecombe. Edgecombe knocks down the triple from the corner, 63-57. Looks like a 6-point lead to me for New York. So New York with a 6-point lead. Karl Anthony Towns shooting 50% from downtown will doink this off the back of the rim. Early shot clock shot right there. Not good for New York. 76ers with the basketball. Looks like this is going to be poked away. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by New York. 9:50 left to play in quarter number 3. It's Philadelphia ball. One more silver dollar. What up, Mike? All right, to the right. Ooh, looks like Edgecombe going to give this to Paul George. Paul George at the baseline will shoot this. Tries to get it over Josh Hart. Good defense by Hart. Let's go. Asking, who do I want to win this game? I don't really care who wins this game. I just want to make sure that we can get at least 100,000 views on it. Here's a drive to the rim. Bucket and the foul. And it looks like Jalen Brunson is going to go to the line to shoot too. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have 2,500 people watching this live stream. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with us today. If you are entertained, be sure to smash that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we're on a mission. We're at the free throw line. The Knicks are at the free throw line. Let's actually take a look. We're sitting at 1,274. I think we can get to 1,275. We're looking for 75 subscribers, and I think there might be 75 newbies watching this live stream right now. The score is 66-57, and the Philadelphia 76ers with the basketball. This is going to be out to the three-point line here. It goes out of bounds, last touched by New York, so it stays down here. Tyrese Maxey having some words with the officials. He's doing this. He's got his head on the swivel, a little bit of attitude, but you could understand why. Let's see what they say. Nick Nurse saying play on. I mean, it's still their basketball, and it's a foul. So let's inbound it. Clock is hot once again. 9:14 on it. Kelly Oubre hands this one to Embiid, who lets it fly from deep. It's off the front of the rim, and it's an offensive rebound for Edgecombe inside to Oubre. Oubre triple teamed. He goes up and shoots. That's no whistle here. He is definitely fouled, but no call for the foul. Hands this one off backwards to Mikal Bridges. Fastball inside, and that's going to be the shot that goes. Bridges gets the bucket, fed by Karl Anthony Towns. It's 68-57. Maxey to the three-point line. Maxey to Joel Embiid, back to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey back to Joel Embiid. Embiid splits the defense, takes it to the rim. He jams that down. 68-59. It's still a 9-point lead. 8.5 left to play in quarter number 3. Jalen Brunson leads the squad with 17. Kelly Oubre Jr. leads for the Philadelphia 76ers with 17. Right now, Josh Hart has it inside the Stars. He steps up to the three-point line, top wing right now. Nice pass to Mikal Bridges under the rim. McBride for three. Doink off the rim. Another offensive board for Towns. Pass, Josh Hart for three. Doink off the back of the rim. And it's rebounded again. This time it's Philadelphia, though, who comes up with the board. And Joel Embiid makes his move. Joel Embiid to the Stars. He's double-teamed. Passes to Edgecombe. One more to George. One more to Maxey. Maxey will drive. Maxey will shoot. And that's got to be a goaltend right now. It will go down as a goaltend, I believe. It's 68-61, and it's going to be New York Knicks ball. 7-point game. New York with the ball. Jalen Brunson brings it up. Brunson bounce pass. Holding it low. Feed inside. Oh, there's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be a charge? No. No foul either. Looks like it's going to just be out of bounds. Looks like it's just going to go out of bounds right now. So no foul being called. Kelly Oubre. Guys, Oubre leads in rebounds and points right now for the 76ers. There's the inbound pass and an ugly, ugly shot for McBride. It's coming back with Philadelphia. 76ers at the three-point line. It's Tyrese Maxey. Lets it fly. Doink. Off the rim. Another pull down for Cat. And Karl Anthony Towns starting to rack up the boards now. Towns with 7 here at this point. Feed inside to him, and Towns will drive. Full head of steam. He shoots. Can't get the bucket. He goes to the line for 2 shots. So Karl Anthony Towns fouled on the play. 7:11 left to go in quarter number 3. Looks like Paul George is going to pick up his 4th foul of the day. That could be a George foul. Could be a George foul. What up, chat? How y'all doing? Knicks in 4. Mario, are you going to see Mortal Kombat 2? Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not much of a moviegoer, man. I just wait for it to inevitably drop on Netflix or on Disney, and I save money that way. I mean, unless my wife wants to go watch a movie, but Mortal Kombat's probably not her speed. First free throw was made by Karl Anthony Towns. He's got 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists right now. The score is 69 giggity to 61. Next free throw coming in for Towns. It's good. It bounced off the rim a few times, but it's now 70 to 61. 9-point game here, folks. Tyrese Maxey with the ball at the bottom of the 76 logo. Here's a pass to Kelly Oubre. Oubre up top right now. A handoff to Maxey again. Maxey will drive. Maxey will Euro. Maxey will shoot and score. It's 70 to 63. Philadelphia gets 2 points back right now. 70 to 63. 7-point game here in Philadelphia. I got the clock stopped here with 6:52. They're rolling it up court here. So that's what they call walking the dog, because if you don't touch the ball, you can roll the ball up and the clock doesn't start. Here's the spin move. There's the shot inside the free throw line for Brunson. Early shot clock bucket, or attempt, I should say. Early shot clock attempt, not going to be a bucket. And now it's with Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Cross-court pass to VJ Edgecombe. Didn't take the shot. Gives it to Maxey now. Maxey inside to Embiid. He'll be pushed down to the ground. Karl Anthony Towns going, whoa, 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 jazz hands for Towns. Foul has been called. It's against Towns. This will be foul number 4 for Cat as Joel Embiid hits the deck. So timeout has been called by the 76ers. The New York Knicks, is this right? The New York Knicks still have all of their timeouts? That's insane. No way the New York Knicks have all their timeouts. Do they really? No. Or maybe they do. The challenge was successful. I got 4 on this side, so I think that timeout might have made it 3. Cool. According to CBS, I'm going to go with ESPN's right now. So according to... Okay, I think that's fine. Cool. What am I doing? 6, 3. Timeout. Cool. All right, guys. So, if you are new, drop 5 emojis. Looking for the newbies here today. If you're new, i.e. this is your first, let's say first 3 days watching Football Nation. Let's see who's out there. I don't know. Possibly Titanic. Good luck to you. I just signed or just simulated the playoffs, and it has my Sixers against your Spurs. Wemby won MVP. Joel Embiid won MVP in the East. I like the simulation. Mr. Matthew Jordan. What's up, Matt? Matt. Bonus points to anybody who knows what movie that is from. Ya boy, what up, ya boy? I see you. I got the climb in the chat right now. Drop Squad saying hello. Falcons grad, welcome in. Sarah says hello. Your wife being a nurse could help out the Mortal Kombat characters. I think she should be into it. Me, says Kier. What up, Kier? Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Shiv saying hello. We got Bob Superhero saying what's up. I've been watching since Super Bowl 59, says Shania. Welcome back, Shania. Straw Hat Drixo says hello. AC, A. Curry saying been here since football playoffs. Appreciate you, Curry. We got, looks like Dequarius? I don't know if I said that right, but what's going on, man? How you doing? What's good to Matthew Jordan? That's better, says Noyce. I'm first here, first day. What's going on, Tom? First 3 games, says Derek. What up, man? Jay and Silent Bob strike back, champion horse. Good job. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Huh? Also got it right. I am bros got that right. Only the few. Only the real ones will know. Appreciate y'all. Jay Morgan is a newbie. We got Manifest saying newbie 3 days strong with the flex. Looks like thank you. TYH Draco saying hello. What up, Draco? Shout out to Australia. Shout out to you guys. Good day, mate. Ace Ventura, nice try. Nice try. Let's see. Mario, you made a few phone calls for the Knicks versus Spurs. I haven't made any calls just yet. Yep, Jay and Silent Bob is the answer. Am I feeling better? Yes and no. Matthew says, I have a question. Let's see. My first job was at a video store. Fair enough. Fair enough. You think Towns going to get 5 assists? My crystal ball broke last season, so I don't really have the insight on that one right now. All right, guys. The commercial break is just about to be over. If you weren't a commentator, what would you be? Matthew, I was a network engineer. I've been a bartender. I've been a network engineer. I've done IT sales. I did desktop support. I did all kinds of stuff in technology, but I don't know, man. If I wasn't a broadcaster right now, I would probably be a teacher of some kind. I would teach people how to broadcast, and I'm planning to do that here as well as like my side thing. But this is my full-time gig. None of that matters right now. What matters is the fact that the Philadelphia 76ers are down by 7. The commercial break is now over. The timeout has concluded, and Philadelphia has the basketball. Joel Embiid will shoot and score from the free throw line. It's 70-65. All right, guys, so we're locked back into this game. If I don't get a chance to read your comments, I do apologize in advance. But the game call always calls first. This goes out of bounds. Last touch by the 76ers. It's going to be Knicks ball, up by just 5. The New York Knicks have led in this game by as much as, looks like the New York Knicks have led by as much as 12. Ironically, or maybe more coincidentally, so have the Philadelphia 76ers. So both teams have led by as much as 12 here today. To the left-hand side goes Brunson. Nice little layup there on the strong hand on the left side, and he'll score with a finger roll. 72-65. Maxey brings it up to the 76ers logo. He crosses the face of the logo, passes to Joel Embiid, driving to the rim, handoff to Oubre with the jam. Kelly Oubre with a dunk right there. So the Knicks still up by 5. 5:30 left to go here in quarter number 3. Brunson to the elbow. Brunson shoots the elbow jump shot. Butter, man. Butter on that one. That's a bucket for the New York Knicks, 74-67. Maxey to the right, to the superimposed logo. He passes this one over, and we're at the three-point line with Paul George. George back to the Google superimposed logo, shoots the baseline jump shot. That's going to miss, and it's coming back with New York. So a missed shot. New York brings it up out to the three-point line. McBride to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson uses the screen, Goes to the left. He pulls 2 defenders, gives it to Hart. Hart shoots the elbow jump shot, and that's good. Paying too much attention to Jalen Brunson, man, leaving other players open. Good move there by the New York Knicks to draw the defenders and get the open man. Here's the move, trying to do the same thing the other way. That worked out. Oubre's got to knock it down, and he does. Nice shot for Kelly Oubre. 6-point lead now for the New York Knicks. 76-70. Joel Embiid did the exact same thing. He says, I can draw a double team too. Here's Josh Hart. Hart covered by Paul George, and he is going to lose the ball right now and rolls out of bounds. They're saying that this went off the shoe of Paul George and rolls out of bounds. I don't think Paul George reached his hands in at all, but the official was this far away from the play. So he points in the direction of New York. It's Knicks ball. So we're waiting for the inbound pass. They're showing some highlights. They showed that Brunson highlight right now, too, as he pulled both VJ Edgecombe and Joel Embiid. So here comes the inbound pass from the bottom sideline, ladies and gentlemen. To inbound right now, it's Mikal Bridges. On the floor for New York, Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Shamet, and Robinson. There it is, Robinson with the basketball. A foul coming in right now. It's going to be an offensive foul against Brunson. Brunson runs into Oubre. Brunson runs into Oubre, and it's an offensive foul. Brunson asking for a timeout, and the Knicks are going to take one here. Oubre did whatever this was right now. I don't know what that was, but he actually did that motion. So timeout has been called now by the New York Knicks. Knicks will use a timeout right now, and they're going to review this. Brunson ran right into Kelly Oubre Jr., and he hit the top of his head into Oubre's chin. So let's see what the officials say. Someone said Cat for 15. Looks like Towns has just 8 here today. You're about as tall at 12 as I am. 6'5" now. 6'5". You're 6'5"? My goodness. I'm only 6'1". Why so many children trying to tell people how old they are? I don't know. Go to bed, says Mikey. Football Nation, 117-117, all tied, point 10. He's playing that game right now. The soundproofing is a richer sound, says Tom Sear. Cool, man. I want to show you guys around a little bit. I do need to set up that second camera. It's in the closet over there. Those of you guys who are channel members, you'll see what we did. Soundproofing might be a little, we are, I guess, just reducing the acoustic reverb in this room and dropping the decibels by like half, which you can actually hear the difference on the other side of the door with and without them. It does do a pretty good job of preventing that echo and the reverb. But yeah, that's not how you do that, says Dufflock. Need 2 more assistants from Brunson. I'm going to be 6'3". Yo, okay. Agreed, says Samuel. What up, Bobo? Bobo in the chat. 6'9" at 9. Y'all are, what are they feeding you kids, man? That's crazy. Derek says, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Good job, he says. Quarter 3, who will it be? You're a poet and you didn't even know it. Oh, actually, that's not what he said. Sorry. Your name is Bong. Okay, man. What's up, dude? At 19, I'll be 6'8". 5'10" and Husky, says B. Johnson. Well, since everyone's talking about this right now, I'm only 6'1", so I would be probably the shortest point guard on the court. I'd be, looks like there is, hey, Mike Conley's 6'1", so that's cool. Mike Conley's 6'1". How about for the Lakers team? I could play Mike Conley's spot. Lakers. No, I'd be the shortest person there. 6'2", Nick Smith Jr. How about OKC? Look at this roster. 6'1". Nobody here. Ooh, a couple of 6'1s. Dennis Schroeder, 6'1". Craig Porter, 6'1" for the Celtics. Did not know that. Pistons. Marcus Sasser, 6'1". Hey, man, I could have played in the NBA. What was I doing? What am I doing, man? Actually would have had a better chance in the NFL. You know how hard it is? First of all, to get onto a basketball team, they have like 15 positions available. On the NFL, they've got 55 players on a roster. Your odds statistically are much higher of making it in the NFL than making it on the NBA, just for funsies. Anyways, thank you for inspiring the conversation during this commercial break, whoever that was out there. Remember, guys, the last thing we saw was a, quote, alleged charging foul against Jalen Brunson, and the New York Knicks called a timeout. Looks like the coach's challenge, the call has been overturned, and the Knicks retain their timeout. So we're going to add this one back. They've still got 6, and it should be New York basketball, the ball to be inbounded now. All right, y'all. Ball about to be inbounded. Mikal Bridges inbounds this to Brunson on the left-hand side. Brunson posted up right here, circles the feet around, will drive, posted up here. Ooh, basketball going to be swatted, trying to chase it down. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Philly. Shot clock is down to 4.5, though, so still a pretty good defensive possession for Philadelphia. 4.5 here left to go. Or 4.5 on the shot clock. Matthew, I don't really have least favorites. I'm more about the positive energy. Bad pass inbounds. It's stolen, and that's going to be a fast break and a jam for Philadelphia. It's a 4-point game. VJ Edgecombe steals the inbound pass for New York. The Knicks have the basketball. A 4-point game. Brunson to the rim. He passes to Hart. Hart's going to get rejected by Joel Embiid. Coming back with it now. Tyrese Maxey at the 3-point line. Maxey to the right. Maxey going to be fouled here. Joel Embiid asking for a foul. Looks like Landry Shamet going to be charged with one. Right now. They're showing the bad inbound pass right there to Brunson and VJ Edgecombe running away with it. They're showing the rejection from Joel Embiid, who had like 3 seconds of hang time before he came down and swatted that. That's stolen. Inbound pass is stolen by New York. Now they return the favor. Coming back, there's going to be a whistle. A foul at the rim. Looks like Mitch Robinson. Joel Embiid going to be charged with the foul down here. Mitch Robinson's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Here's the replay on the alley-oop. Looks like Embiid got a lot of hand right there, so that's the right call by the officials. He got all hand, no ball. That's a good call, ref. So Robinson goes to the line to shoot 2. Most of them. I mean, there's not one player on the football field that I am better than. I can guarantee you that. And at my age, I have no room to talk. I can tell you who I think the worst teams in the NFL are, but that doesn't mean I dislike them. It just means they've got room to improve. It means they just have room to improve. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the line, shooting free throws. Mitch Robinson knocked down the first. Joel Embiid has been charged with the foul. Embiid now has 3 fouls on the day. So 3 fouls on the day for Joel Embiid. Mitch Robinson misses free throw number 2, and VJ Edgecombe will pull the ball down. So Edgecombe with another rebound right now. On the floor for the 76ers, it's Oubre, Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Grimes. Here's a pass to Embiid for 3. No, changes the mind, tries to pass it inside, but it's stolen by New York. Coming back on the fast break, it's Josh Hart. Has to circle around the baseline, throws this one back to Shamet. It's going to go all the way back. Looks like it was tipped. No, they're calling this a backcourt violation on the New York Knicks. So backcourt violation on New York. It's 76ers ball. 5-point game here in Philadelphia, and the 76ers fans little quiet here. Even despite that, I don't think the Sixers fans truly believe that they can win this series, but a win here would definitely change the mental. Here's Philadelphia to the rim, a pass to Embiid. Embiid will be fouled on the shot. He'll miss the shot, and he goes to the line for 2. Joel Embiid down on the ground. Remember, guys, he did just have an organ removed just 3 weeks ago. Don't know how he's doing right now, but seems to be a little shaken up. He's going to go to the line and shoot his 2 shots. The Super Bowl will be on Amazon, says Mike Smith. Man, is Towns hurt or something? He's in foul trouble, bro. Karl Anthony Towns already in foul trouble. He has 4 fouls already, just so you know. He says, man, is Towns hurt or something? Getting hardly any playing time. Embiid going to knock down the first of the free throws. So Embiid is at the line. 2:57 left in quarter number 3. Looks like timeout is going to be called in between free throws here. The New York Knicks want a minute to talk things over. It's a 4-point game, and this next free throw, if Joel Embiid hits it, can make it a 3-point game. For the record, the New York Knicks are in the bonus, although they're not at the line, and they're going to a commercial break. Maroon, what's going on, man? Sarah saying, seriously, the Super Bowl's on Amazon? No, someone just dropped that in the chat. I don't know if that's true. A fully healthy Pistons team has a better chance to dethrone OKC Thunder than New York Knicks do. Well, luckily for you, Alexa, OKC isn't going to be in the finals. San Antonio is going to take care of that. Go, Spurs, go. I'm ready for tonight's game. And that's great because I think the medicine is starting to wear off. Because I'm definitely hitting a wall already. No, it's too early to crash, Mario. No. Speaking to myself right now, trying to find a way to stay motivated. As long as the Spurs are up, we should be good for the next game. San Antonio Spurs have the best chance, says Germ. I agree. Nice. Seems like you're going to win that game. Seems like you're going to win that game. Let's go, Eagles. Hold up. Wait a minute. I thought you finished the Sixers. I thought I was finished. Sixers, let's go, says Maroon Commando. Lawrence is loading. Lawrence is having error pages. Uh-oh, Lawrence. No. Not like that. No. Go, Spurs, go. Spurs will knock off the Thunder, then beat the Pistons. OG injury knocks the Knicks out. Sean dropping some couple ideas. Cat foul out? Not yet. He's got 4. So they called a timeout, ladies and gentlemen, for the New York Knicks. And Amazon decided to stay on the court for the entire timeout break. We're shooting the second of the 2 free throws for Joel Embiid right now. He's back to the line with the ball in his hands. Embiid, to make it a 3-point game, it's good. So Joel Embiid makes it a 3-point game. The New York Knicks have the basketball right now. The score is 77-74. Ball has already, the clock has already stopped. 2:56. There's something that happened here. Mitch Robinson is at the free throw line. There must have been a foul down on the other end. Literally 2 seconds into the inbound pass, a foul here, and Joel Embiid's at the line. New York Knicks are in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a foul, and Quentin Grimes is the one who's charged with it. So Grimes commits the foul, and Mitch Robinson knocks down the first of the 2 free throws. So Mitch is at the line. Appreciate you. It's Leak Ski. Leak Ski. He's saying, it's Lee Ski. Lee Sky? It's Lee. What's up, Lee? He says, let's keep Mario motivated and hit that chat. Hackamitch says, Chef CC. Says Chef, possibly. Decoa, foul trouble. Decoa, foul trouble. Not hurt, just foul trouble. Same situation here, Brett. Not out, but foul trouble. All right, here's the inbound pass. The second free throw was no good, guys. I'm stepping away from the chat. For those of you guys who are just joining in right now, on the floor for the 76ers, it's Oubre, Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Grimes. In the paint right now, Embiid going to try to shoot over Robinson, going to miss the shot. He gets his own rebound. He's still in the paint here. He's going to turn around and shoot again. He gets it to go on that effort. It's just a 2-point game now. 76ers down by 2, New York with the basketball. Oh, my. Here's a timeout going to be called, I suppose. Or another foul, maybe. The clock stops with 2:23. Let's see what this is about. It might be a hack of Mitch. Is Mitch going back to the line? He is. They're doing the hack-a-shack with Mitch Robinson right now. Grimes fouling Mitch on purpose to get the ball back. Oh, no. Mitch Robinson's at the line. Quentin Grimes is the scapegoat here, committing the fouls. Free throw. Oh, Mitch Robinson knocks it down. May not be the best strategy, but it is a strategy. It may not be the best strategy, but it is a strategy. Yes, it's like the Hack-a-Shack Orange Viper. Shania playing Fortnite and listening to Football Nation. Appreciate you, Shania. Nice job. Mitch Robinson knocks them both down. So it's 80-76. You know, playing clean defense gets 0 points if you just do that, Philadelphia. VJ Edgecombe with the basketball. They're down by 4. Edgecombe fakes right and runs left. He is double-teamed. He gives it inside to Embiid. Wide open. Embiid a little flat on the shot, and it will be rebounded now by the New York Knicks. So no need to foul once again. It's Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson to the 76ers logo. Going to use a Mitch Robinson screen. Brunson to the wing. Brunson step back. Lets it fly. Shoo. Ugly shot there. Out of bounds. Last touched here. Whoa. Last touched here right now. They're saying on the New York Knicks, last touched by the Philadelphia 76ers is going to stay here with New York. They changed their mind, okay. Changed their mind. 76ers now have it. They're going to inbound. The officials, at least they got the call right. So the 76ers have the basketball. Here it is with Maxey. Maxey double-teamed. He's being chased down. Passes to a wide-open Edgecombe. Ugh, air ball. Woo, Edgecombe, that was an ugly shot, buddy. Don't watch that replay. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What an ugly air ball there for the 76ers. We start the clock. The New York Knicks have the ball. They're up by 4. It's Mitch Robinson at the three-point line. He will turn around and hand this over to Clarkson, who will alley-oop it to Robinson, and he can't get it to go. Then he tries again to shoot. He'll be fouled on the putback attempt, on the second putback attempt, and he'll go to the line once again to shoot 2 more. It's over. The Philadelphia 76ers are champions, says let's go. How many three-pointers does Brunson have right now? In this game, Jalen Brunson has knocked down. Brunson, 2 of 6 for three-point land. 2 of 6 from three-point land, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, so he's shooting 33% from downtown. Mitch Robinson is at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. He's standing there towering over every player on the floor except for Joel Embiid. Doinks it off the back of the rim. Mitch Robinson will miss the first free throw. So Mitch Robinson misses free throw number 1. They're talking about the series schedule right now. I think I downloaded the series schedule. Did I? Should have that file. Series schedule. No, I actually don't. We have it. I have the series schedule. I should download that and bring it up while we're at this free throw line. Let's do that. Let's see. Knicks schedule. Whoops. Second free throw for Mitch Robinson is no good, guys. The Hacker Robinson is actually working right now. It's actually working right now. Here we go. Download this one. Game 3 in full effect, guys. Coming back the other way, the 76ers will shoot. Joel Embiid from downtown. That's no good. It is rebounded by Mitch Robinson. We start the clock under a minute here left to play. 50 seconds here left to play. And Robinson to the left. It's Mikal Bridges. Now it's Brunson. Brunson directing traffic. Robinson comes to set a screen. He turns away from it, and here is Brunson still. Brunson almost loses it. Foul going to be called. They're calling this a reach and foul against Quentin Grimes again. So Quentin Grimes is now looking at, what, 3 fouls on the day? Quentin Grimes looking at 3 fouls on the day. Okay. This foul, either way, will put Jalen Brunson at the free throw line because we are in the bonus. And if it's a foul there, we're going to get 2 free throws. And now that I got the correct file, I can show you all the schedule moving forward. The schedule, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a Knicks or a 76ers fan, Game 4 will be on Sunday. Jalen Brunson knocked down the first, by the way. Game 4 is on Sunday. Game 5 will be on Tuesday if needed. Game 6 will be on Thursday if needed. And then Game 7 on Sunday if needed. You'll notice that the Knicks blew out the 76ers in Game 1. They won by 6 in Game 2. That second free throw being knocked down for New York puts them back up by 6 here in Game 3. The score is 82 to 76. VJ Edgecombe with the basketball. He will pull up to the paint, kicks it to the corner. Grimes for 3, delivers an air ball. Bad shot. Paul George will try. That's off the front of the rim. And this is going to be a defensive board now for the New York Knicks. The shot clock has been turned off. We got 15 seconds here left to play in quarter number 3. 82 to 76, folks. Let's see what they do. Pass. Shamet for 3. Count it, Shamet! Knocks it down, 85 to 76. And the Philadelphia 76ers going to try to come back with it. It's going to be tipped up in the air, but a foul coming in. So 1.7 here left to go. 1.7 left to go. A foul has been called. It's Philadelphia basketball. I'm going to shrink myself down one more time. Cool. All right. So inbound pass coming in right now. 1.7, it's going to be a catch-and-shoot situation. 76ers looking to get 3 back. They're down by 9 after allowing the open bucket there for Landry Shamet. Okay, we're still waiting for the basketball to be inbounded. It's been handed over. Looks like Paul George looking for an open man. He gives it to Edgecombe, who will shoot to try to beat the buzzer. Will be unsuccessful in that, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Quarter number 4, the New York Knicks up by 9. Chat, talk to me, yes or no? Talk to me, yes or no? Is Philadelphia cooked? Yes? No. Is Philly cooked? Taking a quick look right now, 3,700 beautiful faces in the chat. What's up, guys? Welcome. My name is Mario. I'm your host. We do this a lot on this channel. I'm glad that you guys are live with me, hanging out here today. I will be covering the San Antonio Spurs next after this one, y'all. So if you are interested in catching that game with us, then I'll be here for you. Real quick, guys, I do want to mention this. Looks like, let's take a look. I'll share this with you guys. Okay. Appreciate y'all watching here today. I'm going to pull up something that I like to show from time to time on this channel. We're actually going to blow this up just a little bit here. Those of you who are watching this live stream right now, I just want to point out that in the last 28 days, it's a rolling count, 79% of the people watching are not currently subscribed. So if you're enjoying this content right now, if this is the choice that you've got on YouTube that you think is superior to the other platforms or the other content creators out there, smash that subscribe button. I promise you won't regret it. But we are on a mission right now to try to move the odometer again and get to the next ring up. Again, 20% of you guys to the 20% of you who are subscribed and watching this live stream right now, thank you for your support. It is free to subscribe. Unlike on Twitch, subscribing is free here. And for those of you not subscribed, I still thank you guys for watching and giving us some of your time. But if you really want to help this channel out, the best way to do that is to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the boring YouTube things that we always say as commentators. Anyways, that's that. Let's see. Appreciate you, Bone Tails. Daniel Maldonado, I'm pretty sure you are subscribed, bro. You're a channel member. You're a channel member. You're definitely subscribed. Let's see. A regular says Crime Zone. On this platform says Let's Go Eagle. Yep, just this platform. Seth saying you took my subscription. Appreciate that. Subscribe and hit the like button. I'm a submarine sandwich on a submarine, says Cujo. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea. Anyways, we all live in a yellow submarine. What up, B-Ballin'? How you doing? Hit that thumbs up, says appreciate you guys. Maxi Noob, says Alex. What up, Brando? Appreciate you guys. Jeff, appreciate that. I see you checking in. Vic saying hello. I think Detroit will beat Oklahoma in the finals. Not quite there yet, my friend. Amari says, I subscribed as a proud NBA fan. Amari, fist bumps to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Was not expecting the Yankees to be down by 5. Woof. Down by 5 at the 5th inning against the Brewers. Go Yanks. Love it. promise to subscribe if the Knicks win. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. If it's contingent on a Knicks win, then I don't want it anyways. We're here to have fun regardless of who is playing, and that's okay. Thank you, little Fred. Cheers to you, man. Word of mouth is huge, bro. Appreciate that a lot. So Karl Anthony Towns still in foul trouble. Quarter number 4 is about to get started here, ladies and gentlemen. Quarter number 4 is about to get started. Thank you, Titanic, for hitting that subscribe button. VJ Edgecombe at the midcourt line. The Philadelphia 76ers have the ball to start quarter number 4. Paul George will split the defense. He'll turn around. Fadeaway jump shot for George. PG-13 or PG-8, excuse me. Can't get it to fall. And so it's coming back with New York. The Knicks currently have a 9-point lead. Josh Hart is down on the deck. This is going to be a pass from Jose Alvarado to Towns. Towns back on the floor. Looks like a missed shot right here for Clark. Clark going to get the rebound. Clark wanted the foul. And Clarkson, excuse me, not Clark. Clarkson going to feed this one inside. Back to Clarkson for 3. Yes, sir! Bang! Nice shot there. 88. Oh, they're calling it a long 2. So a long 2. It's going to be knocked down. The basketball with Philadelphia. 76ers moving it around. VJ Edgecombe will make it to the rim. VJ Edgecombe to Grimes for 3. Bang! Answers right back with a triple of their own. Except this one actually counted for 3 and not for 2. So basketball with New York. It's an 8-point lead here for the New York Knicks. The score is 87-79. Pass inside to Clarkson. Clarkson one more, and that's going to be poked away right there by VJ Edgecombe. Goes out of bounds through the baseline. It is going to be New York basketball here. Clarkson definitely a long 2. Good call by the official. The longest 2, he says. Inbound pass, Shamet. Walks, tiptoes the line. Shamet makes the move. Shamet will shoot while on the run, and that's going to be a foul with 1.8 left on the shot clock. Looks like Landry Shamet draws the foul here. Landry Shamet draws the foul. We'll see who's charged with it. This could be Quentin Grimes again. Looks like that's going to be Quentin Grimes who picks it up again, guys. So Grimes now has 4 on the day. And just so you know, New York, 90% chance of winning this game according to the ESPN analytics. On the floor for the New York Knicks. New York, I almost said Yankees because we were talking about them just a second ago. New York Knicks. On the floor, Shamet, Hart, Towns, Clarkson, and Alvarado. Landry Shamet with 12 points, Josh Hart with 10, Towns with 8, Clarkson with 4, and Jose Alvarado with 3. The second free throw will be good there for Landry Shamet. He's now got 13, and the Philadelphia 76ers now have the ball. Edgecombe hands this off to Grimes. Grimes going to Euro, pass again to Edgecombe. Edgecombe above the head, to the right, to the rim. It's stolen. Yup, it's stolen away. Dispossessed by New York. They come up with a turnover. Too much speed there for VJ Edgecombe. Clarkson out to the three-point line. No, it's stolen right back by Paul George. So PG-8 comes up with the steal himself. Pass here to Maxey. Maxey going to drive to the rim. He'll shoot and score with some aggression there. 88-81, New York Knicks with the lead. New York Knicks with the ball. Philadelphia gets 2 points back, but they're going to need more than 2 to level this thing out. Here, palming the basketball, Karl Anthony Towns looks to Josh Hart. Towns goes to set a screen. Hart can't get up past that screen, so he'll give it back to Towns. Towns will post up against Paul George. Towns will turn towards the rim. He'll shoot. It bounces off the rim and into the hands of the 76ers. Philadelphia coming back with it. Tyrese Maxey going to get set and wait for some reinforcements. Maxey shake and bake on Shamet. He'll pull up and shoot from the baseline. This is going to be short. It's a rebound by Towns. Towns gets the board. Towns feeds to Alvarado. Alvarado passes this to Hart. Hart holding here. Bounce inside and driving to the rim right now. Towns almost loses it. Fadeaway jump shot. Doink. Doink. And into the hands right now of looks like Dominic Barlow, who got the rebound. So Dominic Barlow gets the pull down. Here's a look for Grimes. Grimes knocks down the triple. 88-84. And the New York Knicks will call a timeout. Philadelphia back within 4. What a play. Okay. What a play right now. The Philadelphia 76ers going to do everything that they can to win this game. They know that they're playing an OG and a Nobilus New York Knicks team, by the way, dealing with a hamstring injury that flared up, it seems like. But we're back in a commercial break. Thank you guys for breaking the odometer right now. I'm going to hit start recording just real quick because look at this. Isn't that a beautiful number? Isn't that great? Let's see if we can't get some cushioning on this one. 127.5. Thank you guys. Appreciate your support. Cool. Let's go ahead and end that. Quick look tonight, guys. We got another game. San Antonio and the Minnesota Timberwolves should probably start setting up for that because the tip-off is technically scheduled for 10 minutes from now, so would probably be smart to pull this up. I'm going to reset this, flip the two sides. Cool. And then get the display link, copy the URL. Next one coming up. Let's take a look at that. Thanks, guys, for the cushion. Next game coming up is this one here, man. Spurs and Timberwolves. Spurs at Timberwolves. This should be a fun game, and I'm literally just going to take the white square and the blue square, and we're going to flip them from one side to the other, and we'll put the Spurs over here and the Timberwolves over there. Everything will be fine. It's a 1-1 series, and it's my San Antonio Spurs. I will be wearing my jersey. Go Spurs, go. Are you feeling better, asks the Brit. Kind of. Kind of. Interesting. Interesting. Just had my system tell me that not enough memory for this operation, despite the fact, man, I must be maxing out this PC. Despite the fact that we just added 32 gigs of RAM, I just had my chat crash on me. That's not normal. I wonder. Okay, let's pull up the chat one more time. Please stand by. Reload. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I got like literally 25 tabs open. They're all doing stuff. Get the new chat overlay going here. All right, chat people. Talk to me. If you're a Knicks fan, drop some basketballs. If you're a Sixers fan, let's see some white and red hearts out there. Looking for the red and the white hearts for Sixers fans. Talk to me. Let me know who you are. Please say hi to me. You won't when Spurs play, says Margie. What's up, Margie? How are you? Welcome to the chat, Margie. I see you out here. Tough McNabb says Thunder. There we go, Matthew. I see you with the Knicks logo. DJ Jean with the Knicks logo. Looks like Jiffy with the Knicks logo. I got Rob with the Knicks. We got Amari with the Knicks today. Vix dropping in for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kinfolk dropping the white and the red for the Philadelphia 76ers. Shiv checking in for New York. Daryl checking in for Philadelphia. I got a Sixers fan in Nittany, America. I got Darth Kong checking in for the New York Knicks. We got Amari for the Knicks. We got Neo for the Knicks. We got William for the Knicks. What up, guys? Appreciate y'all. Little Jimmy, I see you. There we go. 76ers fans in the chat right now. We got all kinds of Sixers fans in the chat right now. Here we go. Paul saying, did we steal this guy from ESPN? I'm here for you, man. I'm just undiscovered right now. Look at all these Sixers love. I see you guys in the chat. Let's keep this thing rolling, guys. All right, so basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks. There's a feed inside, and a shot's going to go for Josh Hart. That was Spurs, bro. Oh, Vix, my bad. Go Spurs, go. Black and silver. How did I not know? Shot is in, guys. It's 90-84. It's a 6-point lead for the New York Knicks in the basketball with the 76ers. Dominic Barlow, one more here. And Kelly Oubre going to miss this one. It's off the rim and into the hands of Mikal Bridges. So Bridges gets the pull down. Coming back with it. It is in the hands of, Brunson. Almost commits a turnover. Thinks about it twice, gives this to Josh Hart. Josh Hart feeds to Bridges. Bridges turn around, shoot, and that's another bucket for New York. 92-84. The 76ers all talking right now about what is going on. How do we keep giving up buckets? You see Kyle Lowry on the bench. You see Joel Embiid on the bench, not amused. I don't like that Joel Embiid is on the bench to begin with. Small ball, three-point shot flies for Paul George. That's no good. New York coming back with it. Karl Anthony Towns has the basketball. An 8-point lead for the Knicks. Brunson going to lose it. Grimes comes up with the steal. Grimes in transition gives to Barlow. Barlow to the rack. And Barlow gets the jam. So quick transition there. Fast break and points off the turnover. I heard Skip Bayless call it pot today. And he says, you get smoked on pot is what he said, referring to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he was referring to POT, points on turnovers. There's a three-point shot that goes for Jalen Brunson. Brunson knocks it down. Points off turnovers, POT. Skip Bayless called it pot today. I heard him say it. Anyways, to the right-hand side goes Maxey. Maxey backwards to Oubre. Oubre back to Maxey. And the New York Knicks are up by, looks like 9 here. Here's Paul George. George inside to Oubre. Oubre triple-teamed. This is going to be a block and then a steal coming back the other way. There's Bridges. Bridges will shoot. He'll be fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Okay, so 2 shots coming up. 6:30 left to go. Yeah, man, Skip Bayless is, I guess, back. He had a session today where they were going back and forth with him and Stephen A. Smith. I was like, what is Skip Bayless doing back on the air? Anyways, we're going to get some crazy Cowboys takes again, guys. At least Skip's a Spurs fan. Free throw is up. Mikal Bridges, free throw is good. 96-86, it's a 10-point lead. 96-86, it's a 10-point lead. Nick Nurse on the sideline wondering, how did you leave him? Nick Nurse on the sideline was like, what are you doing? When the straightaway tray was knocked down there by Brunson, screaming at the defense or the lack thereof. An 11-point lead again for New York, guys. It's Philadelphia basketball. Mikal Bridges knocks them both down, and Mikal Bridges is up to 21. Here's a bounce to the right-hand side. Here's a shot that goes up for PG. Oh, he gets the bucket. He knocks it down, and the official says that it was a foul before the shot. Paul George knocked down that shot, and the official says it's not going to count. Here it is one more time. I mean, the hands were in. Shea gets that shot 10 times out of 10. That's a shooting foul 10 times out of 10 if it's SGA shooting that. This time they said no, but it's still a foul against the 76ers. Another foul against the 76ers here. Josh Hart picks up a foul. By the way, Paul George, we're in quarter number 4. In quarter number 1, he scored 15 points. He has literally scored 0 points since quarter number 1. 0 since quarter number 1. There's the inbound pass for Philadelphia. It's with Tyrese Maxey. Maxey looks to Paul George. It's going to be a pass that's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Josh Hart. Stays here with Philadelphia. Bro, says TYH. Preston, I would lose it. I would be yelling at the other refs on the crew. Looks like Dominic Barlow coming off the floor right now. Nick Nurse on the sideline looking like Jason Garrett. Coach clap. All right, guys, go out there and do it. Do some coaching, Nick. Do some coaching. It's another turnover, Nick. Do some coaching. Here's the New York Knicks driving. He'll shoot. He'll score. Jalen Brunson with another bucket now. 5:54. How about instead of clapping it up, you call a timeout? There it is. Timeout called by the 76ers. How about instead of clapping it up, you'd go out there and do some coaching, Coach, huh? How's that? What do you think about that? Good idea? Anyways. Milk. What's up, Milkshake? My Milkshake brings all the – what up, man? Appreciate the commentating. I'm still a sports fanatic, and I have the game on live, but I still switch over to you occasionally because you do a better job than those idiots that are live on NBA. Who are you rooting for, says Blue. Nobody. I just want to see a good game. And right now, the only team playing a good game is New York, which is fine, but we want to see some stuff happen here, man. Nick needs to be fired, says Champion. Let's see. Bucketville. PG just turned 36. He's officially an old-ass dude. I'll be 35 this year, dude. Easy, bro. Easy. I have feelings, too. What's up, Jiffy? He says Brunson Burner. Brunson Burner. I see it. They finally decided to bring in Embiid. Man, Knicks is Brickville, says DD Slim. Yo, we're going to watch the Spurs dominate tonight? That's the plan, man. That's the plan. Jersey putting on for the Knicks. Shout out for my boy Carl. Doris Burke, ? Says Jason Riley. Blowout, says Johnny. What language of Arabic do you speak? La. That's what I'll say. That's the only Arabic I know, and that means no. La. Oh, I know some other ones. Shukran, Habibi. That's thank you, right? That's thank you. I know some curse words. Not going to go down that one. Very little. Basically zero Arabic, dude. Zero. So, Weapon says LMAO. Doris Burke. Oh, okay. I don't think the Sixers are going to get it, man. I need one more from Paul George. I need one more steal from Hart. How did my Celtics lose to these bums, says Mike Jones. 281-330-8004. I'm Mike Jones. Don't act like you don't know the name. Courtney, the next game is San Antonio versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Go Spurs, go. Tip-off time is scheduled for right now at 8:30. My guess is they're going to push it back another 10 minutes, and then we'll have the actual game on. Let me actually change one more thing here for this next game. There we go. That should make it. There we go. Slight change. Okay. Okay. Are you going to be doing this for the Pistons game? Yes, Blue. I will be doing this for the Pistons game tomorrow. Dracula, says Chief. Dracula. There's nothing to talk about with you. Keep working, says Jane. Jane, what's up? Welcome, Jane Arroyo, to the chat. Victor says, why isn't Maxey shooting? Well, nobody's shooting because we're in the middle of a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout has almost concluded here. We're still waiting to get back to the action. Wow. 238-point differential in the fourth quarter during the regular season. That is the third best in NBA history in the last 70 years for the New York Knicks as far as point differential in the regular season. Commercial break is over. We're cutting back to it. All right, guys. 5:54 here left to go in this basketball game. Let's get this thing started. Philadelphia with the ball right now. 76ers, it's with number 77. A foul going to be called right now. This is going to be against, looks like this one's going to be against the New York Knicks. 5:46 here left to go. Inbound pass, VJ Edgecombe. And it looks like there's going to be a foul right there. Actually, they're going to lose it now. Somehow, it's going to be a turnover here, and the 76ers give the ball right back. So the 76ers give the ball right back. All right, y'all, let's start it again. New York Knicks with the basketball. Brunson to the bottom of the screen. Brunson feeds this one up. Wide open, Towns. Doink off the back of the rim. Joel Embiid gets the pull down. It's a 13-point lead right now for New York. Philadelphia looking for a bucket. Joel Embiid, top of the key. No-look pass to Maxey. One more here. Grimes for three. Rattles the rim. It's no good, and it's a defensive board for New York. New York might sweep this series. Shamet will slip. Shamet looks back, and they clear this out. Brunson at the bottom of the 76ers logo. Quentin Grimes steps up, giving him no room to wiggle. Here's the move, and he's going to have to give this back to Shamet. Shamet's got a full head of steam. He'll pull up and shoot. He'll be fouled on the shot. 4:48 here left to go. All right, guys, we're at the free throw line. Landry Shamet and the New York Knicks looking to extend their lead now. Sixers got to make a move now or it's over, says Jermaine Event. What's up, Jermaine Event? We got a million bands in the chat. What up, a million bands? Bands to make her dance. Hey, bands to make her. All right, guys, first free throw is good. First free throw is good for Landry Shamet. Second free throw, also good for Landry Shamet. Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers looking to make up some ground right now. They are in some serious trouble. The score is 101 to 86, ladies and gentlemen, at the three-point line right now. VJ Edgecombe feeds this to Paul George. Paul George cuts to the left. Paul George gives it to Joel. Back to George. Pump fake. Cat in his face. He'll drive. He goes back to Embiid. Shot clock down to 5. Embiid got to do something here. He's going to try to shake and bake. Step back triple. No. Offensive rebound, though, for Paul George. It's now with Maxey. Maxey for 3. Bang! Maxey knocks down the triple. 100 to 89. 101 to 89. To the left-hand side, it's Brunson. Brunson to Cat. Back to Brunson. Brunson splits the defense. He shoots and scores. 103 to 89. Can the 76ers find a way to win? Time winding down, a three-point shot way off the mark by Tyrese Maxey. The New York Knicks fast break, a quick little finger roll. It's good! And 3:46 here left to go. The New York Knicks now have a 16-point lead with under 4 minutes left to go. I think this game might have just gotten away from the 76ers. They've only got one timeout remaining. They're taking another timeout now. And we go to another commercial break. All right, man, another commercial break. That's game, says Germ. 76ers can't even steal one on their own home court, says M. Stone. Welcome back, M. Stone. Blue Flames saying 16 points. 16 points indeed. How is Oubre going to get 2 rebounds from the bench, though? Crisis? Crisis indeed. Crisis indeed, my friend. Here's the look. Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me show you something here real quick. Why not? Guys, don't be like this. Don't do this. Don't be that guy. Because I know someone somewhere out there feels like this right now. Just one bet. I can win. This one's a lock. This is rigged. Is it, though? Is it? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an alternative to this in case you guys are interested in starting your investment journeys. There's a link in the chat and in the description down below. It is for Acorns. If you guys want to sign up for Acorns, I'll drop a link in the chat here as well. You will have to put in some personal information, but this is a big boy investing app, guys. So just know that that's what it's going to take to change your trajectory here. Here's the link in the chat. Three-point shot goes for Paul George. This one is no good. The timeout is over, so let's get back to the game. Looks like 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. New York with the basketball after the missed shot. It's with, looks like this is Brunson who's at the three-point line. Brunson backs things up. Goes to the right. He shoots. He will not score. It will be rebounded, and this is going to be, looks like a foul against the New York Knicks, so a turnover, and it's Philadelphia basketball. Really, really working against the clock right now. Philadelphia needs a borderline miracle right now. Needs a borderline miracle right now. Pulling up, bounce pass here. George gives it back to Maxey, back to, oh, that's Embiid now. Embiid gonna get the jam, and it's 105 to 91. 3 minutes left to play. New York in milk the clock mode. The clock is in their favor right now. Circling the perimeter. Here's a handoff to Jalen Brunson. Brunson fakes a pass to Bridges. Brunson picked up right now by Oubre. Brunson bakes him, cooks him, turns around, gives this to Josh Hart. Shot clock down to 3. Hart will settle for the shot. That's going to be a missed one, and it's a defensive rebound for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going to now need to start knocking down some threes. It's going to have to happen here. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid shoots the triple. That's no good. And so another missed shot will kill right now the Philadelphia 76ers momentum and hopes of staying alive. A look to Brunson. Brunson at the 76ers logo. Brunson just going to hold right now. 2:10 left to go. Bottom of the screen. Brunson will drive. Brunson will Euro. Brunson will be fouled. 2:05 left to go. Into the line he goes. Brunson going to shoot 2. VJ Edgecombe to shoot a couple shots now. All right, guys. Had a lot of people sign up for Acorns here in the past couple of days, but I've heard from a few people that there's some apprehension about inserting personal data, which is funny to me because you know you got to put your credit card down and all that other stuff when you sign up for those sports betting books. Nobody in particular, just saying in general. First free throw is good. And you know what, man? It feels like we can turn off the intense music now because this game is no longer intense. It's a 15-point lead with 2 minutes here left to go, and it looks like the 76ers have thrown in the towel, so we won't justify the music. Crazy to think that the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Thank you, Paul Wall. Man, Sixers said they want Boston, but can't handle New York smoke, says Ataraxia. Woof. All right. Both teams are in the bonus, by the way. Both teams in the bonus. The score is 106-91. We're swapping a ton of players now on both sides. Looks like Brunson, Shamet, Towns, Kolek, and Diawara coming onto the floor for the New York Knicks. You've got Barlow, Edwards, Watford, Walker, and Terry on the floor for the 76ers. Free throw there is going to be good. The score is now 107-91, and the boos are echoing in this stadium for the 76ers. There's going to be a foul here again. I'm ready to go to my Spurs game, bro. Let's actually make some changes. I'll leave this up for now. I'm going to go into studio mode and make some changes for the starters here. Timberwolves at home. T-Wolves. Timberwolves starters. Timberwolves bench. Bring this up. Spurs starters. Browse. Spurs starters. Okay, Spurs bench. Also should be good to go. For the box scores in the next game, of course. We do have another game coming up, guys. I was making some changes on the back end. At the free throw line, looks like we got a couple shots coming in. Looks like Kolek, Hukporti, Diawara, Sohan, and Dadier are on the floor right now. Both teams have rolled out the benches, and this is going to be probably the end of this game. They've pushed the tip-off time 5 minutes here, guys. Tip-off at 9:47 Eastern time for the San Antonio Spurs versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. This basketball will be going out of bounds. Bad pass right there. So bad pass right there. They've opened up the multi-view. Inbound pass for Philadelphia 76ers. 1 minute and 30 seconds here left to go. I wish I had the remote here for this TV. I would definitely click the down arrow and do the multi-view. Bucket going to be made here by Philadelphia. Looks like Trendon Watford got the shot to go. It's a bucket there. 1:26 left to go. Clock has been stopped. Looks like there's going to be a foul. 1:26, go Spurs go, says Nicky Sodas. Go Spurs go. All right, if you guys want to watch the Spurs game as well, let me drop a link in the description for the Spurs game in case you guys want to start smashing the like button on that game as well, guys. If you guys want to start smashing the like button, there is the link on this one. 1:26 here left to go. We are going to finish this live stream because when we start the Spurs stream, we're not going to have a ton of people in there. Right now, we still have in this live stream 3,700, so it makes no sense to cut this stream early with 4,000 people being left on the hook. So we're at the free throw line, shooting 2. Looks like Dalen Terry is the one who committed the foul. Jeremy Sohan going to miss the first of his 2 free throws. What I can do to make things easier for myself is, however, go ahead and start changing these squares around. Make it a smoother transition. Second free throw will go right there. 76ers will go right there. Timberwolves in blue. Start making some changes back here on the other side. Right square going to be blue. Dark blue, sacre bleu. Changing things around right now in mid-game. This shot not going to go. Moving the ball around the perimeter right now. The Philadelphia 76ers shoot from downtown. That's going to be a brick that gets laid right there. So a missed shot once again. Away team going to be San Antonio for the next game, so go Spurs go. A 3-ball not going to go for New York either. 55 seconds left to go here, guys. The clock is winding down. We're just going to add a few seconds. And we're going to keep this thing rolling, hopefully. There's a shot that's also going to miss. Hey-oh, that's not right. Away team going to be San Antonio Spurs. Los Spurs. Go Spurs ego. Home team going to be Minnesota. Another turnover here. New York can't get it to go. Guys, this game has been terrible at the end of it. That's all she's going to write there. It's going to be all she wrote. We've got another game coming up immediately after this, guys. This will be the final score right now. 108 to 94. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the final score of this game. Congratulations to the New York Knicks fans. They are now up 3-0 in this postseason. And that's exactly what you'll want to see if you're a New York Knicks fan. Congratulations to the Knicks. Sorry about you if you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan. Better luck next time. That's all I can really say. All right, guys, I'm done. We're going to go ahead and turn things around. I dropped the link in the chat for the next live stream. Be sure to check out Acorns in the description down below, guys, and get your investment journey started. And I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream and get set up for the San Antonio Spurs game. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch y'all in a few. Peace out.